Welcome. Better late than never. I've had a busy day today, really busy day. I meant to get on earlier, a lot earlier. Very stressful day. And if anybody's out there, thanks for coming along. Hopefully this works tonight. Internet's been playing up a little bit. They're getting they're putting fibre outside up the poles and they keep messing about a bit, so it keeps cutting out, hit and miss, hit and miss. Then I was on Wi-Fi. I've now plugged in the Ethernet lead, which I've got, so it might not be so laggy. So it's touch the bar. It's working at the moment. The plug on the end's not great, but I think it's all right. If that goes, put it this way, if it cuts out, I'm spinning around on the shot. I'm all happy. I'm on my bar. If it cuts out tonight, then I'll go back onto Wi-Fi. It's going to be hot here, actually. Bloody heaters up my backside. Happy Friday. Don't be stressed. Pressure. Let me look at these comments on Facebook. Can't post comments to some destinations. Learn more. See what that says. I think it's Facebook. I don't think it posts comments to Facebook. Not sure. I won't click that button just in case. Right, that's the week over for most of us. No. When a few more people come on, I'll tell you why I'm a bit stressed. I'm not stressed, but I've had a long drive from Gatwick. Not a long drive, really. Hour there, hour back. I'm a bit knackered. Yeah, if you watch the video, beer is made. Oh yeah, Amazon. They're not going to drop off my bloody. I keep calling it Inkbird. Oh, it is Inkbird. I keep calling it Inkbird. They're not going to drop your bloody Inkbird thing off till tomorrow, the day after. Pain in the backside that is when you want something. That's the Wi-Fi model. So now I can sit on my phone and fiddle the temperature. Andy Axton, if you're about, I hope you're about, mate. I need to pick your brains because you messaged me on YouTube about some bits about the homebrew. I think it's coming out all right. I didn't do the hydrometer stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing with that, so I just mixed it all up, put it in the fridge. Oh, that's the thing. I'm getting conflicting reports. And if you're about, or any beer making experts out there. So, right, what's the day today? Friday. So, how long do I leave it in the fridge for? What temperature? Where's the box? The box says different to what I've read on the internet, and there's different conflicting reports. Some people say you leave it there for a couple of days at a certain temperature, then drop the temperature down, or then transfer it to the barrel or your bottles or whatever. I mean, I'm not really sure what I'm meant to be bloody doing. The leaflet that came in the box with a kit, because it was a kit, is different to the instructions on the box of the glug or whatever you called it. Right, let me just go back on the comments. Let's see who's about. There we've got. I can just about read it. I'm knackered. I'm a bit tired. Pressure bloods. Evening. Don't forget John. Pressure is for tired. Oh, I see you're getting up. Evening, Eric. Yeah. How you doing, John? Hi, Kev C, buddy. Gary New. Evening, Phil. Right, where's Alan today? I'm waiting for him to put his photographs up on the Facebook page. Kev C doesn't do Facebook apparently. Where's Alan Parsons' photographs on the Facebook page? He sent me some photographs the other day. His place is looking. I know we took the Mickey out of him the other week. His place is looking really, really good. He's been sending me some photographs lately, and it's looking really good. I don't think he's got a bar. I think he's going to post when he's got a bar, but it's built. He's got flags on the ceiling. He's done the wallpaper and all that. He's done the floor. It's looking good. I like it. But, Facebook user, evening Facebook user. Oh, you don't see their names if they're a Facebook user. Oh, that's because they're not my friend on Facebook, I reckon. Oh, that's not good. So, Facebook user, I think you're better off coming on YouTube, aren't you? Kelsey, don't do Facebook. Facebook user, how come you aren't on YouTube tonight? I am on YouTube, Facebook user. I am on both. This software streams it to different channels. So I started streaming it last week onto Facebook for a bit of a laugh to test it out. But so Facebook users, whoever you are, because there's no name coming up, you can sort of cancel your Facebook, come onto YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Yeah, I'm having a few. I've only got a few of these. Yeah, anyway, I've just come back from Gatwick Airport, dropped my son off, my eldest son, Joe. And it's not Kev C. Joe. He got a phone call the other day. He works for a company. Well, he works for a company, and a couple of years back, he's meant to move out to America to do some work out there. He's going to start a permanent. That went belly up sort of thing because of COVID and that. He flew back years ago from Mallorca with us. We had a family holiday. He flew back from Mallorca for an interview with his company. It was with the company anyway, but an interview to get for the American trip. Got that. Got everything ready. Got all the what was it? The passport sorted. Got everything sorted. All the paperwork sorted. And COVID came along and put a stop to it. 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, I was at home and he got a phone call from the two top bosses of the company. How do you fancy going to America? It's all back on, but it's for 3 months. So I'm sort of done to talk about it. I'm a bit gutted actually. It's not sunk in yet, but yeah. So it's all a bit sudden, really. So he's going to America for 3 months. I'm hoping he's going to pop on these lives. I'm going to wind him up. We'll get him on in a couple of weeks, I think. So he's travelling from Gatwick. He's at Gatwick tonight at the hotel Hilton. He's up in the morning to jump on a plane to Mexico, Cancun, 4 of them. Gary New, hi John C. I'm on YouTube now. Right, I think he was on Facebook. I'm not sure. I'm getting lost. I should stop that Facebook thing. I should just do YouTube. Yeah, so Joe, my son Joe's getting on a plane tomorrow to Cancun, Mexico. That looks awesome. The hotel, right on the beach. That's for 2 weeks quarantine apparently, but I think you're allowed out and about. So there's 4 of them going, and then after that they're traveling from. They're out in Mexico for 2 weeks. Then they're traveling from Mexico for 2 weeks. Then they're traveling to JFK, USA, JFK Airport, United States of America. And then he's going down to Massachusetts, Milford or wherever to do some work for 3 months. So I'm going to miss him big time. But yeah, so that's the. If you watch my other video, I should mention it. Yes, so he left me his beers as a parting gift. Long time ago, Kev C. We've all forgotten about that. Thank you, Stuart, mate. Yeah, I'll miss him. We just got back into fishing last year. We've not been out this year. We just got a bivvies me and him last year. We meant to do some fishing trips this year, and he's helped me a lot. I must admit, he's helped me loads with the decorating the house. So we've just nearly finished. We just laid the last flooring plank the other week, and so I've just got to do the skirting board on my own. Be better on my own doing the skirting board because I can make mistakes and bodge it and fill it in, and he won't be there to moan at me and give me a telling off, So I can get away with it. And I'm sitting in a different chair tonight. Yeah, so he's left me his box of beers that he bought from Mighty Oak the other week. A couple of weeks ago, we had that Jamie on, and he bought some beers. Left them to me, so that's all right. I'm hoping you can't hear the telly because you don't. You should cut all this out. It'd be a bloody nightmare, wouldn't it? New TV. Oops, new TV over my shoulder. If you watch my little video the other day, a rambling video, I think that's a 50-inch TV. I think. Is it? Is it 50-inch? Francis Firefly 1964. It wasn't 2:40 in the afternoon. 2:40 in the afternoon? Evening, so TV isn't new. It is new for me, Carl. 2:40. You can have a beer at 2:40 after. What are you talking about? Whereabouts are you, Francis Firefly 1964? 2:40. That's late. Well, I'm out late tonight, so I just got back from the airport. I wanted to take him lunchtime, but apparently I got the wrong end of the stick. Gutted. Because I had a friend come around for a few beers today, but that never happened. So I dropped off tonight. Yeah, so it's flying out tomorrow. Well, lucky sod. Yeah, doing all right. Yeah, company have given him, I think, $500 cash, $1,000 on a card. That's for Mexico. And then in America, I think he's getting another Calgary. Oh, right, yeah. Very nice. 2:40. You can have a 2:40 p.m. and on a Friday afternoon. You can't beat it. Stephen Lonsdale, first beer of the day. Tell a lie, second beer. I had one earlier when I was making me beer. I was in the office. Oh dear. Yeah, first proper beer. I can relax now. I dropped him off. So I've been nice and quiet at home now. I've only got one son now, stuck at home. And he hibernates in his bedroom, so you won't see him much. And he's like a vampire. It looks really good. I can't move this laptop because it'll pull out. Look, it's there. I can't move the laptop because I've got a lead. I'm not on Wi-Fi tonight. I've got a lead plugged in. Get better internet. And if I move it, it'll pull out and unplug. You can see it at the angle there. Look. Looks really good, actually. Really good picture. Roll on the football. What's happening with this? Bleeding laptops and that. Come on. Oh, hello. Who gets a bloody jukebox up? I ain't booted it up for so long. Yeah, that TV, that's an angle you can't really see it. Awesome. Much better pick the other one. Well, the other one's still good, mind you. Still good. I've got to say that because my mate's picking up tomorrow, I think. Yeah, it does. So cheap now, TVs. So cheap. Yeah, my mate's picking the other TV up. Now, for those of you who've met my mate the other week, he comes on live. He doesn't come on live. He phones him up every now and again. And we've done a couple of WhatsApp or Facebook chats. He's been on some of my videos, I think. I put the TV for sale on Facebook Marketplace cheap, and then he come on and said, I got accused of being a scammer by a few people. Then he came on and said, "Oh, Johnny boy, I'll have it off you, blah blah blah." So I said, "Tell you what, Graham." He goes to B&M's in the UK and gets loads of decent deals on beers and that. He tried to phone me actually while I was driving. He said, "I'll tell you what, Johnny boy," he said, "I'll have the TV off you." And I said, "Tell you what, Graham, I'll do you a deal, mate. Don't give me the cash. Just buy me a box load of beers." So I'm looking forward. If you're still going to take the TV, Graham, if you're watching, buddy, if you're still going to take the TV, I'm looking forward to my big selection of all different beers. Get your backside down B&M. We'll do a little deal. Jamie Lee Daniels, hi mate. Oh, happy birthday, Jamie Lee Daniels. Nice one. Oh, you can have a beer tomorrow then. You can't go out. Well, you can go out actually. Book a table, sit out in the cold. I was going to say something. Someone said, Alan, Alan P, your shed's looking good, pal. I've not seen it for properly. So everyone's seen the photographs apart from me, have they? Alan Parsons, cheers, Kev, mate. Seating booth arriving to my bar is coming Tuesday. I like Alan P's bar. Like I said earlier, I've seen some photographs. He's off. He's gone from being told off he's gone from being told off in his bedroom or his lounge, wherever he was before the other week when he got told off, to building a bar down his garden within weeks. Because I've seen some of the photographs and that looks good. Jamie Lee Daniels, yeah, I could, but not the same about my granddad there. Oh, have you been on before, buddy? Yeah, yeah. My dad's, I think May. He'd be gone a year. Come up for a year actually. It's flown by, my old man. I'm a granddad now, and I'll show you a picture. He had his first beer today. I'll show you. I don't think you can see that. Man, let me Oh, that's weird on her. I don't want touching. What's that to come up? Let me see what I can do the picture. And there is that. And there's lights on it. Oh, looks like his eyes are open. Look, hang on. I've got his denim gear on. It's only a few months old. Look, it's only his first pint. Top man. That's because I threatened the dad I was going to give him a beer first. He weren't happy, so he took me out for a beer. Right, what's happening here? So I'm just checking them. I was driving and I've got so many different messages and comments, etc., on Facebook and stuff. I'll catch up tomorrow, I think. With my phone, with my motor, if I had the sat, because I use sat nav on my phone for driving about, and if I had that sat nav, let me probably show him as well. If I have the sat nav on that phone, if I have it connected via Bluetooth to the car, then the sat nav doesn't. You can't hear the sat nav speaking to you. It goes. It's weird. It doesn't work. But I've got an update though, so it might be all right. I don't know. I love Google Maps. The driving better than normal sat nav. I'll have to turn this down behind me, I think, because I'm going to get told off. YouTube will be on my case again. Evening, Chris. Jamie Daniels, yeah, me and you had a good chat about me and we're going to be going fishing. Oh, yes, I remember, Jamie, yeah. Well, happy birthday anyway, mate. You got your whole life ahead of you, mate. 18, good time, good age. I gave away a bit of fishing gear outside the front of the house. It'll just come up the tackle box I found in the shed. Bits and bobs. Still got to load up the loft. I think my mate Carl works out of them. Got to dig that out. I think I'm up the loft this week and thinking about it. So much crap in the back garden. Auto address. Never heard of it. Must be an Irish thing. My homebrew trip going. No, I don't know what you mean by that. I did a video today of my homebrew. Or do you mean going to the brewery trip? I think you mean as my homebrew going, basically. Yeah. I don't know. I'm waiting for Andy. Someone messaged me. I didn't read the comments, but someone's watched the video already and they said it's come. Looks like I've done a good job. I was making it up to go along. I need some advice, really. Let me just check. I don't know. I was a bit of a panic about it all, to be fair. I won't back it up. I'll leave it. I was a bit of a panic about it. I was done it down my bar and I didn't have any water available, so I was in and out of the house, going down the side, and if you watch the video, those buckets, when you fill it up with 40 pints, I mean, how are you meant to? I'm not that well. I'm 50ish, 40, late 40s. Well, I'm not 50 odd, but how's the average guy on the street meant to carry one of those bleeding buckets with bleeding 40 pints in? I do not know. Oh, right, okay, John. I'm looking at that. Oh, Stoke slang, right. How are you finding home brewing? Oh, I see. How's your brew trip going? All right, mate, I'm with you. I've got you, yeah. Yeah, it's all right. I've got a video up. I'll hopefully do another one tomorrow. Amazon let me down today, but I did get away. If you watch the video, I did get away with using the Inkbird, the normal one, but I've got a Wi-Fi one coming tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think, Phil, you can put it through your hand pump, though. That's the thing. If you watch the video, you haven't bothered yet. I've realised now that beer in a bag compresses. So when you pull it in the pump, you get like a vacuum. So obviously you can pull it through a pump because the bag compresses, doesn't it? When my beer's fermented and ready to rock and roll, I've got to transfer it into my big barrel. It's down here. I love this barrel. Proper barrel of beer. Look at that. Pucker. I'm going to transfer it to that little puppy. 40 pints. Thank you, Phil Robbins, for telling me about the tap bin. Didn't know I could turn that properly, but it's all done now. So it's at the right angle. But I don't think you can pull this through a pump because you got no. It won't sink in, will it? It'll just have a vacuum, won't you? But I got a little gas thing on top. Then a couple of people I said in my video. A couple of people mentioned corny kegs, corny kegs, corny kegs. I didn't have a clue what a corny keg was, to be fair. And I looked it up. And now I'm an expert on corny kegs. I think this beer I've got in the fridge now, if it comes out all right, I'm going to transfer it via a siphon, excuse me, to that barrel. And I'll probably leave it on the bar and drink it that way. Have some people around the football saying, "What? Drink it that way, like that." If it's okay. I don't want to spend that much more money on it at the moment. When I do the next batch of beer, I might put it in what's called a corny. I might get a corny keg. If I'm still going for it, still making more beer, which I think I will, I might put it through a corny keg. And a corny keg, apparently, once it's gas, you just CO2, but it will pull through your beer engine. Ah, Chris, well, that's handy now, mate. Good. I'm glad I come on live tonight because I wasn't sure. I've got a little gas thing. What Chris is on about, with that kit, you get a little gas canister, a little gas bullet thing you put on top and just put some gas into it. Oh yeah, I've got one of those gas things, Phil. I think there's only one small one, but I think you turn it and it. Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah, I must admit, I do like pulling it through the pump. It's a bit of a bloody. I'll tell you something, nothing, right? Ignore my other videos. It is a bit of a pain in the bloody backside. I had to come down the other day and clean all the lines and pull it all through. And it's a bit of a. I'm thinking just whack this on the bin, on the back. I'm thinking when it's done, transfer it into this barrel, whack the barrel on the bloody bar, and just turn a little tap on, have a pint. Really. It is a pain pulling stuff through a pump. It's good. It looks good. Bit of a novelty on that, but it's good. When you have people around, I suppose. You've got, it's floor sticky there, and you've got to go and bend down and put it through. I sat this on the other day at work. I think it's like having a fish tank. It is a pain. How a pain. I'll see. I might. I'm wrong. People are telling me that I can put that through the pump, so maybe I will try it. I'll see if I can put a pipe on the end of that and connect that up. Then I might try it. Yeah, I think John's got the right idea. For those that don't know, a corny keg. People keep on about a corny keg. A corny keg was invented by someone called Mr. Cornelius. I can't remember his first name. Mr. Cornelius. I think he invented this stainless steel like keg thing. It's for soft drinks. You know, the ones with the syrup. Am I allowed to mention Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all that sort of thing? Those sort of drinks. They're in the ones down the bars in the syrup. So that corny keg apparently has inlet and outlet, and it has quite a big gas canister. And every time you take drinks out of it, the gas pushes in, so it's constant pushing. Oh, what happened there? Was that behind me? I thought I'd lost connection there. Share your feedback, not now. Go away. What's that about? Oh, we're having a final look. Got bloody hot here. I'm right by the heater here. I've moved places today. I'm back where I normally sit with my jukebox and that. Yeah, so a corny keg's like a stainless steel keg thing. I think you can get them for 50, 60 quid. Then you got to buy the gas. I'll try. I might connect this up and put it through. I'll see. I don't know. It's nice down here tonight. Oh, I'm in my normal seat now. I'm not squashed behind that bar. Yeah, I might try it. Where is that gas thing? I'm going to show you. I'll show the viewers at home. I've bloody lost all my gear here. So I want someone. I don't know what I've done with it. I ain't left it outside, have I? Probably. No, it don't matter. I'm going to get it wet, won't it? Don't know what I've done with it. The box is empty. Yeah, I might have left it outside. I don't know. It don't matter. I've lost it. Yeah, you get a little gas canister, a tube thing. A bit like the gas you see lying around the car parks. But the kids. This is what I use. This is what I had. This is what I made today. Yeah, 40 pints. Someone said, yeah, use a sack barrel. But like I said, How you meant to carry it around your house? Because a lot of people don't have fridges. They don't put it down the fridge, do they? Yeah, see, Chris knows what he's talking about. He's got corny case pressurised up 2 psi via CO2 bottom regulator. So much easier, mate. Yeah, Chris, send me yeah, I can put an address up. Can you send me some details? Because I don't know. Can you send me an email if you get a chance? Send me an email. Don't send me an email. Send me a if you can send some stuff to that, a link off eBay link or something, or a homebrew website. Not quite sure what to buy. You buy a corny keg and the gas, and then I don't know. I think you got obviously a valve. I think I might go down that. I don't know. We'll see, but that might not be for this bit. It'll be for the next lot, I reckon. Yes, John, I could do, mate, when I get round to it. When I turn round, I will do later. I'll have a beer first. I need to chill out. The homebrew is looking quite all right. That thing, I mean, I sort of still, I haven't done it pretty much. I sort of blagged it a little bit. I didn't use the hydrometer thing. I didn't have a clue how to use that. I didn't bother with it. But there's my other chair. And put my feet up. But that setup I got with a fridge and the temperature control, that's bloody good. I think that will crack it. I think that will do it. I looked tonight, actually, it's 20. It's dead on 20s. That's what, I'm assuming that's what it's meant to be. Yeah, I might have a little whiskey at night. I'm in a good mood tonight. I don't think I've got much decorating to do this weekend. I could have a bit of a rest. I've got to take my son's car and my mum's. I've got to give it a wash over, apparently. Take me and my mum and dump me out of the way for 3 months. I might use it every now and again myself. I'll see if he's got any petrol in it first. If my son's left any petrol in his motor, I'll use that. No, it's quiet, isn't it, John? They're probably asleep. They probably had too much already. If you're thinking of corny kegs set up, Google it, John. Everything on there. Yeah, I did Google it. I suppose. Oh, I will. I think it's quite easy. Hi, mate. Neil French, Darlington, North East. Welcome, mate. Cheers. Crack open a beer. We're normally on live. We're normally live earlier than this, but we're a bit late tonight because I have to take my son to the airport and do a few bits and pieces. I'm a bit tired. Normally come on about 5, 6 o'clock, especially on a Friday. Yeah, I take my son. He's going through Mexico and America for a little while. So corny kegs. That's the next. More money. I want to see how this beer turns out first. If it comes out nice, I'll do more. I said to the other half in the car earlier, "Evening, here, mate. Welcome aboard." I said to the other half earlier in the car, that's 40 pints of beer. It's not bad. That comes out reasonable, this stuff. And I've heard good things about it. Because as you know, I'm a lager lad. I've heard good things about this. 40 pints. If that comes out reasonable, I might be into it. I mean, that'll last me a week, 40 pints. Happy days. Hi, Catherine. Another Irish person on board, by the looks of it. I'm no detective, but yeah, if that Wherry beer comes out all right, I might get into it and start doing it on a regular basis. Blow these other people out, and I'll stick with my lagers then and make that as well. Andy Axton, he's not come on yet. Hi, Joseph, mate. Andy Axton, who messaged me privately or emailed me or whatever he did, he does regular sometimes anyway. It's not a problem. I don't mind that. He messaged me because he does homebrew. He's making one tonight or today. He's done some videos for me apparently. Now he was giving me his advice, but I wanted to ask him a couple of questions actually. But he's not on, which is a shame. How do I get in touch with him, I wonder? I'll get on here. Don't know, buddy. You work it out. So I bought the kit. Well, the kit was 70 odd quid. And then I bought the Inkbird thing, which does the temperature control in the fridge. I already had the fridge. I bought some other bits and bobs. What else did I buy? No, that's it, that Inkbird thing. I bought the Thermowell thing to put the probe into the, but you don't need that. So ignore all that. The kit was 70 odd quid, but these alone. So as I've spent my other half in the car, because she was moaning about how much money I've been spending lately. Well, don't they all? You know, she gets a parcel delivered every day, and she hires it in the utility room. What was that? Parcel? Oh, nothing. It's nothing. Well, what? No. What? I can hear the weight of the parcel, and you can hear it being thrown in the utility room. And I know it's not just nothing. I know it's not little. It's a large parcel every single day. She hides them. So anyway, that's another story. So I bought this in a kit. Once you got your kit, you got all the gear pretty much, apart from your what's it called? Your I keep calling it sanitizer, sterilizer, same stuff I think. So apart from the sterilizer, a little pot of sterilizer stuff, that's nothing. A couple of quid, I think. So this, I think you buy this for 20 quid. Different types of these. So once you got your kit, you buy this for 20 quid, little add-on thing. So you work out things. I've got a calculator. What's that? So 20 quid, 40 points. It's easy maths, isn't it? I suppose. Was it? Yeah. What's it? £2 a pint? Is it £2 a pint? Got me thinking there. I've got to have a few of these yet to make me get me money back because I bought the kit for 70 odd quid. Thermowell was 15 quid, I think. The Inkbird thing was apparently the Inkbird setup, the fridge thing that I set up, the fermentation fridge that I've made. 50p a pint. I'm glad someone's good at bloody maths. 50p a pint? It can't be. I have to buy some more. It will work. Anyway, apparently, what I've done with that fermentation fridge makes your beer. Well, it's not. There's no such thing as 1000%, but someone said makes it 1000% better and easier because you control the temperature. Experts on YouTube and the internet apparently they set it at a certain temperature of their beer, then they drop it down or something. Then at the very end, after some amount of days, they drop it up and then back down again and all that. I don't really know how it works. I've not even looked up how many days I've got to keep it in there for, actually. Blah, blah. Leave to stand for 7 to 10 days in a warm place between 18 to 20. That's what it's doing now. This is what this says, but other people say different stuff. Fermentation will be complete when bubbles cease to rise. If you use hydrometer, blah, blah. Transfer the beer into bottles or pressure barrel. That's my pressure barrel. With a little sugar, half teaspoon per pint. So 5 to 7 days. So next week, shall we say? 7 to 10 days, sorry. So next weekish. And I reckon it'll be about 7 days, or I reckon it'll be next week because I maintain the temperature properly. I'm not mucking about. So next week I'll transfer it to. I'll check it. I'll transfer it to this. With the bubbles have stopped apparently. Then I'll transfer the beer into the pressure barrel and add a little bit of sugar. Blah blah blah. Help condition the beer. Stand bottles or barrel in a warm place for 2 days. So then I think I'll leave it in that fridge and I can put the temperature up. Cheers, Will, mate. So stand bottles or barrel in a warm place for 2 days, then allow 14 days in a cold place. Oh, it takes longer than I think. So 7 days in there, out for a couple of days, another 14 days. Gosh, a long old wait. Hiya, Johnny Croft. This is why people. A friend of mine is doing some beers. On about getting a double fridge, so them 2 on the go. One running, one taken out. One running, one taken out. 50p a pint. Did I try your beer yet? I'll go and get. I'll tell you what, Will. I'll get that next, mate. William Alves there. Oppums. How do you pronounce that? Cheers from Sweden. We've had people from Hungary on. We've had people from Sweden now. Canada, regular. America. Happy days. Let me just get this beer. Hang on. I'm a bit worried about this. Hope it ain't gone off, Will. I'm a bit worried. Will, I hope you can hear me, mate. I'm a bit worried about this. I left it too long, I think. Right, William. So William is a friend of mine, and he's given his beer a friend of his, another Will made. Apparently, it's home. It's not home. He's got some proper equipment, apparently. But this, he gave this to me a few weeks ago, so I'm a bit welcome. I keep reading. He gave me this a few weeks ago. And apparently a friend of his, another Will, believe it or not, another guy called Will, has got all the proper kit, and he's going to go to Spain. Apparently, set up a business making craft owls. Now that Will has got all the proper kit, proper drums, and I've seen videos of it being made. He apparently wants his bottle back. So, whee, champagne. All right, so not too bad. Maybe it looks a bit all right. So here we go. This is the old test. It looks cloudy, but don't forget this beer. Never get a beer towel. Stand clear. Now, don't forget this beer. It's like his own. This guy, it's William online now. Oh, it's mental. I've done a beer tomorrow. This beer is made out of the different bits and bobs. You know, it's not just one out of the box. And my one was out of the box. It's the trusted and proven ingredients. I don't think it worries me. This is not trusted and proven ingredients. This is just like a made up. You know, it's his own brew. You know, it might be good. Let's taste it and we find out. Just doesn't look. It smells all right. There you go. Remember to do. I forgot I could do that. Drinking Reaper. Yes, this is what I'm worried about. Yeah, I know what you mean about the glass. That's all right. That's all right. Will, are you there? Have you opened your beer? Doesn't taste too bad. It's quite nice. I like that. It looks a bit. I'm always wary. Cheers, Will. Have you haven't run up yet, mate? Are you on a laptop or phone? I quite like it, Will. Yeah, I know. It does look like cloud water, I must admit. But it tastes okay, to be fair. I haven't been great the last couple of days, really, because I've been drinking these beers. Like, this is why when I do my own brew, I know it's. Oh, I'm on my phone, kids in the bedroom. Oh, you could come on live, Will, and have a beer with me, mate. I think it works on your phone. If I send you a link, I'm gonna send Will off a link. Well, I'm gonna send you a link, Will. See, Michael Edwards, yeah. Well, I only did the video today. The video went up today, and the second video has been going up soon. I did a video today of the making the beer, the second video, and then I did another one afterwards, putting it in the fridge. I've got a fermentation fridge, so apparently that's the key, the fermentation fridge. Yeah, see, John, you've got stronger guts than me, mate. See, my mate, I don't know if you watched me have I think it was live a little while back. A mate of mine gave me some home brews, and there's a wine as well. I'm one of those people, I've said this before, I'm one of those people, I'm really fussy with food and drink and that. If I go abroad and that, I don't really try other foods and that really. I'm a bit. Okay, cheers, mate. Will. I asked him to come on live, drink this beer, and he's panicked, he's gone. Look. Now it's gone, I can tip it away. No, I'm one of those people really fussy, so I know that if I brew this myself, I know what I've done to it, and I know that it's either going to taste okay or it's not going to taste okay. When other people give you stuff, I've not seen them produce it, you know what I mean? This tastes okay, to be fair. Although I've been done, I mean, it's a big bottle. Who wants that back? It's probably getting me a drink. I mean, look, that looks a little bit cloudy, doesn't it? It shouldn't be like that, should it? Will, you still there? You gone yet? I think it looks too cloudy. I think it looks too cloudy. I don't know. So if you're using a pub, and I go down the pub regularly, I used to. Most people sort of, especially my old man, he used to send it back. My old man, if it's cloudy, that's no good. That's no good. Send it back. He would do his nut. But is it meant to be like that? Because I'm not sure. This is a different type of beer. I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad. Hang on, I'll be back a minute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, actually. Oh, oh, yeah, it's lovely. It's all gone. Not bad beer, that. Lovely, mate. Cheers. What? Done it. I'm getting mixed bloody. I'm getting mixed. I don't know what to do here. I'm getting mixed bloody. You're out of order, really. I feel bad now. Everyone watch me. I'm going to tell you a story quickly now. Did I ever tell you the story about the oysters? Oh, nightmare. We went years ago to, it was Valentine's Day, and I took my other half out treat. I took it to the casino, because I like going to the casino. And I took the casino, there's an excuse me, I was going to the old tables and have a go. It tastes right, Joe, to be fair. It does taste right, Joe, to be fair. It does. I think I will have it. Hi, Claire Murphy. Michael Edwards. Hi, Claire Murphy. It tastes right. It doesn't taste too bad. I'll tell you a quick story now. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, one of my lives or one of my boring videos. So years ago, a few years back, I took me over because I like going to the casino every now and again on the old roulette and tables and mucking about and pretending I'm special when I'm not. And I sort of booked up the restaurant next door to the table. Next door to the casino sort of thing in Southend. And Valentine's Day, we've got there quite early, so we'll get there early, have a few drinks, bit of a meal, and then we'll go on the tables and muck about. I was dressed up, thought I was special, as you do. 20 quid in your back pocket and a credit card. I booked this table up for New Valentine's Day. I don't know why they've done a special Valentine's meal. And we were early, so there's no one really in there. So you just got to wait. The chef at the back, you just got about 3 or 4 girls waiting on you. So they all stand and watch him. And I ordered the oysters, but it's oysters on a bed of sea salt. So oysters on a bed of sea salt, and they weren't like normal oysters. Like I'm not a man. Well, I'm not a man. I'm not an oyster man anyway. But I know down that pub we've had oysters before for lard. Everyone's drunk. They just tip them down your throat. They're disgusting. But I can do that because you just tip them down your throat. They're gone. These ones are like breadcrumbs on top, and they've been toasted. I'm just gonna do something. So these ones have breadcrumbs on top and they've been toasted. And it's like special. I ordered that as a starter, trying to show off to my other half. Like, I don't know why, because we've been to get with each other for donkeys years. So. And we had these oysters. And well, no, she said to me, she said to me, I don't know why I've ordered oysters. You don't like oysters? And I was like, oh, yeah. Give it Bobby Big, blah, blah. And I had this oyster. I had a bed of, it's like a tub, you know, a fancy straw tub with better sea salt and these oysters. You couldn't sit them down your throat, you had to scoop them out. Oh, I'll tell you what, and I put one, and she's looked at me because she had just like standard start, I don't know, something. And I don't do different foods. And I got this oyster, and I'm chewing it and chewing it, and I couldn't swallow it. I was like a child. I was like a child. I admit that, because I'm a nightmare with food. I was chewing it, chewing it, and chewing it, chewing it, and I'm gagging on it. And this, I don't know why I'm telling you this. It's got nothing to do with beer, really. Or this beer, particularly beer I'm drinking, but I just couldn't. And I'm looking round, and the staff are looking at me, and I'm thinking, what can I do? What can I do? Because we did this years ago at a restaurant in abroad, funny enough. But that's another story. But so I'm gagging on this bloody oyster. I had 3 of them to eat, I think, or 4. And I just could not swallow it. I'm chewing and chewing. Mm, mm, and I'm like, oh, didn't know what to do. And I was going to go to the toilet and spit it out. So in the end, I think I managed to spit it out into the sea salt, and I buried that one. I managed to bury that with a spoon under the sea. And then I didn't want to leave them. I was embarrassed to leave them, so I just got rid of them. There was a pot plant next to us on the floor, big posh pot plant, and I just managed to get one in there without anyone looking. And the waitress was looking over, and I managed to bury one in the soil of this pot plant. I had one left, I think, and I just managed. I think I put that in the pot plant. Or did I hide that under the sea salt or the tablecloth? Can't remember now. But I just got rid of it before people started sitting at their tables because a couple sat right next to us. And she said to me, what are you doing? Why have you ordered? Why have you ordered? You don't like bleeding oysters. Why did you order them? I don't know. I do not know. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, that's awful. Awful. I'll never forget that. I was gagging. Because we did the same years and years ago. All the family, we went out to Spain or somewhere, wherever it was. This hotel. You know these hotels where you get a voucher? Have you ever been to a hotel where you get like a free meal outside and a restaurant outside the door for some reason? Just down there, oh, it's a posh restaurant. We went to this restaurant. No one was in it at all. We had I've got this free voucher, free meal. And it's a posh restaurant. No one was in there. Because that was it. The hotel's all inclusive. But it's part of that, you could go in this restaurant and have a meal or something. You went around this little You went in this little doorway. You sat down at your table, but when you got your food, you had to go and help yourself. You walked along, and all posh stuff, and we took it back to the tables. I mean, my missus can eat food, my family can eat. I don't. I'm a bit fussy, but even she was hiding it under the tablecloth. And the waitress came over. I think, all right, I think, oh, you can't get rid of it, can you? You can't. What can you say? We actually hid it under the tablecloth and done a runner. It was disgusting. Disgusting. Hi, Jay and Jazz. Thank you for coming along. Another video I'm doing at the moment, right now. I don't know what to do with this. How do you like a video when you're in the live ones? I think it's after the event, because it goes straight up on YouTube. I've wondered if my mate Will's still watching this. Will, you still there watching? I bet he is. Yeah, you couldn't send it back, Joseph, because you sort of it's part of the hotel, the holiday. It was like a voucher thing. Will, if you're watching this, mate, I'm getting mixed reviews here. Open new window. I think that's something to do with like a video when it's live. I'm not sure. Yeah. I told you if you turn up late, I told you at the beginning, didn't I? I've put a lead from the house down to the pub now to plug it in to get better internet. But it's playing up ever since we've had these blokes up and down in my pole. You know what I mean? Ever since I've had these blokes up and down my pole, it's been playing up because they're putting high-speed broadband. But I think they're sabotaging your bloody other lines to make you sign up to them. While they're up there, they're probably cutting the other bloody wires. So I'm back on Wi-Fi now, good old Wi-Fi. So I'm back. I ain't gonna sleep yet. I'm only on my second or third beer. Second beer actually. Well, third beer because I had one when I did the homebrew video today, just to calm myself down a little bit because I was a bit nervous. And then one when I came down here tonight was a bit late, 9 o'clock. We've gone 9, half 9 actually. We started tonight, so. And there's this one. Michael Edwards is proposing live on this channel, I think. Top man, Michael. Claire, please, will you marry Michael Edwards? She is the love of my life, and I would like to marry her. There you go. Can't get better than that, mate, can you? I'll send you a free t-shirt, buddy. Just jump up. What are you drinking, Johnny boy? Right, Jay and Jazz. I'm drinking some. I'll come back to. Right. I'm drinking some of this bitter tonight. But a friend of mine, Will, his friend gave him some homebrew, a beer that he makes for me to drink. And I'm not too sure. I think it's gone now. It doesn't look that good. We might have to. We're not sure what we're doing. So I'm getting mixed reviews here. Some people tell me to put it down and don't drink it. Some people tell me to. Suflin, you froze. Thanks, John. Gone to sleep again. Blah, technical tips. I'm just shoot back down now because I want to see these. Yes, now this is a good idea. Someone just come up with a good idea. Not John Corkin as usual. Yeah, Michael, why don't you come on and Michael, why don't you come on live, mate? Right, Michael Edwards, if you're watching, have you got a laptop? Or can you, if I give you a link, you click the link, open up in the browser and accept, and I'll get you on live and you can propose for then on the TV or something, yeah? Let me try, hang on. See if this works. Bit embarrassing, bud. If you want to go for it. Right, Michael, if you right, Michael, that link I just put there, buddy. If you click on that, you can come on live and do it yourself, mate. If you got the balls. Gotta be done. You said it now. I'm waiting. Michael Edwards. Right, meanwhile, I'm going to have another beer. I'm going to put that one to one side, I think. No, what have I got here? Captain Bob. I'm going to drink a Captain Bob. This is from the Mighty Oak Brewery in Essex, in the UK. And that was the guy that came on the other week. Or one of the young lads that make the beer. Well, I don't know that young. Younger than me. Now, waiting for. I'm not sure if Michael's going to come on and do it or not. That will be good. You get a live proposal, that will be good. As long as she says yes. Mind you, that's true. Oh, that's a bit of a Amber Ale. I'm drinking the right mixed bunch tonight. I guess that, John. She said yes. We don't know. She hasn't come on live yet. Congratulations. Are they all down the same pub tonight, Phil? How do you know she said yes? Is she in your shed or? Oh, she said yes. So I just saw it. Oh, sweet, mate. Congratulations, buddy. Well done. I better dig out my suit. Right. You know what that calls for? Right, let me have a little look. There you go, mate. So Michael and Claire, congratulations. May you live happily ever after. Happy in marriage. That'll be next year, I suppose, or the year after, because it's COVID. Cheers. Well done, mate. Congratulations. My phone is not the link. Yeah, I think it's awkward on your phone. I think it'd be a laptop or something. Things are getting misty. I need a new hat. Yeah, I've lost my Guinness one. I don't know what I've done. That's indoors. Oh, that is sweet. That drink's sweet as well. Well done, Michael. Thank you. Thank you. Where's the link, John? Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, let me do. Yes, you did, Catherine. Yeah, live. Jazz and Jay are on from Canada. I think we got a few Australians. Not Australians. A few Australians. We've got a few. I'll tell you what. I've only had a couple of beers. We've got a few Irish on tonight. Canadians. Hungary the other week. Sweden. Well, welcome to Sweden. I couldn't pronounce that name. I'm sorry about that. I couldn't pronounce it. Osmo or someone. So that was nice. And they've seen well, they've not seen a live wedding, but it beats a funeral any time, doesn't it? Congratulations, mate. So when's the big day? John, I'll tell you what, mate. Let's all have a whiskey. Paul has missed out on this. Let's all up Ireland. You're getting overtaken by the Irish. Let's all have a whiskey to celebrate, shall we? I've started already. It's not a real whiskey, apparently. It's a liqueur. I had to put that beer to one side. Will, if you're watching, bud, I don't. Sorry, mate. I've had to put it to one side. I can't. I think that's going to make me ill. I might have some bacon fries. Cheers, Catherine. And you know what's on the TV at the moment? Stand By Me by Benny King. That could be your first dance, couldn't it? Lovely tune, that. Lovely tune, proper. Stand by me. Sweet as well. Well done,
John!
Thank you. Where's the link, John? Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah.
Cheers, buddy. John, you all right?
Congratulations, mate. Congratulations. Yeah, live.
Let me turn the TV down, bud. Where's the remote for the TV?
A few Australians. Cheers, mate. Cheers, both of you. Congratulations. When's the big day?
John, thank you very much, mate.
That's all right. I haven't done anything.
You have. You've made please, Dave. Look at her.
Oh, she's in tears.
She is. But she said yes. Claire, will you marry me?
I will.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Give her a
Oh,
kiss.
yes.
Give her a
Yeah,
little
little
kiss
while.
on camera.
She said she's got to grow a beard as long as mine.
No,
Little
no,
kiss. I can't do one that long, mate.
Now.
I can't do that, mate. No chance. I'll never be able to do that. It'll take me years. Little kiss live on camera, we want.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll leave you to your life, but all right. You take care, mate.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you. See you later. When's the big day?
What was that?
When's the big day then? Next year, year after?
Don't know. Couple of years.
Well, what? You are kidding me.
Well, got lots to sort out yet.
Okay, there's a few things to sort out, but believe me, it won't be.
Mind you, you can get some really cheap ones at the moment. Take my advice. No, you can, because if you just want to seriously, because you're like me, we're not getting any younger, right?
Precisely.
I'm
Don't take that the wrong way.
Yeah, Claire's 45
Congratulations. Don't take it the wrong way. So you can get some, if you've done a massive do, you can get some really good deals at the moment, but because of COVID, and they are cheap. Get full Monty. If you just want your close family there, which is not a bad thing. I know people have had weddings with close family, and they're great. There's a lot. To be fair, I'm being serious. A lot of weddings have just got a lot of hangers on, and they're not really your friends. You pay out left, right, and centre for drinks and food. You never see them again.
Hey,
Year later, your best.
Yeah, it's true.
Year later, your best man. Where is he? Gone. Wasn't your real best man? Wasn't your mate? You thought he was your mate, and it's not.
Yeah, bag of chips in Gretna Green or Las Vegas. I think that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
Actually, Vegas. That sounds good to me. That sounds good. My boy's just gone out there tomorrow for a holiday. Well, for work. Vegas is the one.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much, John.
Elvis Presley.
Elvis, yeah.
No.
Yeah, a bit of Elvis. Love me tender.
No.
Love me.
No.
We're in Wales. We have the big Elvis convention down in Porthcawl.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, everywhere you turn is an Elvis. Well, everywhere you turn is an overweight, overgrown, old bloke who thinks he's Elvis. He's not. Well, they all think they look handsome and they're not. They're fat and ugly.
Yeah. It's really bad.
No, I bet that's a laugh. Right, I'll say goodbye now.
I'll leave you to it. Take care.
You carry on with your live stream.
Brilliant.
Mate. You look after
Thank
yourself.
You. Have a nice
Take
drink.
care, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, mate, that was good. That's good. I enjoyed that. No, I was well pleased about that. Congratulations. I want to get a t-shirt, really. Look. I might put that. So I wanted to have a little kiss. So when I do the thumbnail of this on YouTube, that'll have me and then those two kissing. That'll look great. And I'll tell you what a lovely couple. Really good. And I'm not lying. I know it's sad, but if you want to get a good deal at the moment, I'm being serious. If you want to get a good deal at the moment, because you don't want all the hangers on. It's like my dad's funeral last year. To be honest with you, my dad knew everybody in this village where we live, and his funeral last year and his mate's funeral last year, because of COVID, we couldn't do a big do because my dad was like to drink the same as I do. It's quite popular down the pub with all the people, but as you get older and older and older, people. I've been to so many funerals in the old days where people just the hangers on, and I'm like, I don't think I could have handled that. If we'd had my dad's funeral, like he didn't want a funeral in the pub. I don't think he loved the pub, but he didn't really want the funeral in the pub because I think he would have got the right on because he says to me on many occasions, son, I'm not having that lot ponce off me because the amount of funerals that we've been to, and someone's left money behind the bar, and they put money behind the bar, and then everyone comes out of the woodwork. Oh yeah, I used to like that bloke, used to like that woman. Yeah, they've never even bleeding heard of them. I think I would have hit someone honestly because I know my dad's local. There'd have been people there just punching that he didn't really like, you know. So it was quite nice last year's funeral. To be fair, we did a quiet do, went to the church, came back, and we had some drinks. I don't think it was meant to. It was a lockdown, a second lockdown. We had some drinks where my mum was in the back garden. I bought a little gazebo marquee thing because I thought the weather actually came in handy. We sat at the back garden. I got a friend of mine to do some food, a woman I know that my dad was friends with. She'd done sandwiches and food, and I laid on all the drinks and that, and it was a good day. My dad would have liked it. Sadly to say, I know it's a bit weird. But getting back to that, if you have a wedding now, you can have a good wedding, a decent venue, drink some food, and have your main friends and family there. No hangers on. You know, because a wedding really is about yourself at the end of the day. It's not about other people. It's about you. I've been down the pub before years ago when a couple walked in with my missus and a couple walked in all dressed up, all cheered, blah, blah, a few drinks. And what you done? I just gone and got married. I went and had, just got married. Done. Went and got married. Bye. Then two people and I think 2-3 friends come in the pub, just had the drinks and celebrated. Just got married. Done. No arguments, no family arguments, no mucking about. That's the way to do it. Or the other one is go abroad to America and all that. You know, if you got the we want to do that as well. Yeah, I know, Gary. You know, it's quite. It's good. That's quite a bit of a shock, really. I thought he was mucking about. Nice fella as well. I've got a little go. He goated me out there. Yeah, he gave a live wedding. He goated me out, definite. Yeah, goated me. He's outgrown me there, definite. There's not so many people on tonight because it's I came on late. It's a bit late for everyone, isn't it? No problem, Catherine. Excuse me. I came on late tonight. If I've not mentioned it already. It's Friday. I had the day off. I was going to have a long weekend because it's Bank Holiday Monday. I don't know if it is in Ireland. I suppose it is. I'm not sure. But then, yeah. Anyway, whatever. I mentioned this before. My son got a phone call for work. He's going to America for 3 months. I'm gutted because I miss my son. There's people on here. My regulars on here know Joe. And yeah, I'm just reading the comments here. No problem, Cap. You want the text? I'm just. Yeah, so he got a phone call the other week, Joe, because a couple of people only know him, sort of from the catchphrase games that we played a little while ago. And he got a phone call the other week about going to America for work. So he's got a Hilton Hotel Gatwick tonight, Mexico in the morning for 2 weeks, quarantining. Awesome hotel, £150, £160 a night hotel his company putting up in for 2 weeks, with money. And he's meant to quarantine there, but apparently he's allowed to go out and about. Beach. The hotel's on the beach. Awesome. Bar. There's a bar on the beach. Awesome. So going there for 2 weeks quarantine, and then he's flying to America for 3 months. So yeah, I'm a bit gutted. I'm going to miss him. I'm a little bit gutted, but it's not really sunk in yet. To be fair, he'll love it. He'll love it. As long as he's safe, that's the main thing. I want him safe. Yeah, he's got to be safe. That's the main thing. That's why I came back from Gatwick late, and we got down there late. If you're wondering. Right, let me read these comments. Gary knew, or fall asleep, or had an argument, or most things that happen. You shall come to think about it. No, I did not fall asleep. That was a wind up. I knew you'd all fall for it. Yeah, let's all go to Vegas. That's a good idea. Evening, Paul H, mate. I'll behave myself. To be honest with you, I'm behaving myself. I'll behave myself. Tonight makes a change. I'm pretty sober. I've had 3 beers. That's good. Last week was a bit naughty. I've got a confession to make. I think my mate admitted it. We had been down a pub. A friend of mine, we went for a sneaky beer with a couple of us down the pub, an early one. And then I came back, had me Mackie D's and my milkshake, went live, had a few more beers. I think I pulled it off for a little while. I did pull it off for a little while. To be fair, I got away with it for a little while. Then all of a sudden, gone. I was asleep. I didn't watch it all of actually, but I did hear a rumour. Johnny Vegas, aka Phil Robinson, I did hear a rumour that he just shut his laptop and disappeared. You know when you go down the pub, and I love these nights. We all do it, and it's an unwritten rule. You're allowed to do it. You go down the pub, you have too many. You go, just go to the toilet. You don't go to the toilet. No, you just go straight out the door. You go home. But it's an unwritten rule. You're allowed to get away with it. You're allowed to do it. No one says anything because you can do it. You can get away with it. You know, go out to the toilet, bye. You stagger out. I haven't done it for years though. I've not had a proper drink for years down the pub. What's happening? What is happening? Catherine O'Brien is a friend of mine. She'll be with us for the Irish trip. Looking forward to it, mate. Lowell, did I do that? Yes, Phil. I think you did. I've heard recently that you just sort of put your laptop one down and went. 1 minute you laughed and joked with some wigs on your head. Next minute, laptop gone. Gone. From what I've heard. I don't know. Oh, lovely. I love being called Big John. Makes me feel nice and slim. Evening, Nick, mate. I was on the show tonight with Jay Croft, all the way from Leeds. Evening, Leeds. So who's the furthest away we got tonight then? Is it Canada? Yeah, I know. My missus knocking. I must admit, I played that video back, and I was going to edit. You know what? I was going to edit that video because I've got power to edit videos. I was going to cut that video out and edit it. And I thought, you know what? You are what you are. Warts and all. How can I leave other videos up when I delete my own bits and bobs? And I thought, you know what? I had a few drinks. I've been down a pub during the day. I'm trying to please all the people all the time. Been down a pub during the day. Come home, sort of sobered up a little bit. Done a live, Mackie D's. I felt better. All of a sudden, gone. And I must admit, my missus not. And I watched it back, and I was just going, oh. But I've been up early that morning as well, so a few beers. It's a shame because it's like being down the pub. It was too early. It's like being down a pub. I hate those nights when they're the really, really good nights, and you want to stay out, but you just can't because you've had too bleed many. You know, you spoilt it for yourself in a way. That's how I felt. It was a good night. The Canadians come on. Jay and Jazz, a great couple. Was having a bit of a laugh for the banter. Phil come on live. They come on live. A few other people come on live on and off. And then I'm trying to. I wanted to stay up and I wanted to stay up and enjoy myself. You know, it's like sitting around someone's house when or sitting around someone's garden. You want to stay there and enjoy it. It gets better and better and better. But you just can't. You're falling asleep. I was forcing myself to stay awake. And when I look back, I'm like, I was knackered. Phil kept it up for quite a while. And then I didn't see all of it. I didn't bother watching it back because it was too long, to be fair. Yeah, I just mean it went on for so long, and then I did hear that Phil just put his laptop down, went gone. He was gone, but I don't know what happened. So that's the one that I did delete, to be fair, because Alan's family in the background, his kids in the background on the photograph. I've still got that video, but it's not published. So for people that are looking at John Corkins' comment there, that was a few weeks back when Alan, bless him, I think he's still on at the moment. Alan, bless him, was in his lounge or bedroom or something when his missus walked in. Jay and Jazz. They can come on live if they want. So Alan Parsons' missus walked in. I just read a comment there from Nick. Alan Parsons' missus walked in and he put the laptop lid down and it was still recording. That was funny. That was funny. The comments coming through were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Nick Woolley, are you going to bin that through Will made you? No, of course not, mate. I've drank most of it. It's all gone. Lovely drop beer that was. Bit Jane Jazz. No. So Alan passed me because yeah. Well, tell you what. Give Alan his due. He's a bit like me. He's gone into one. He said, "Right, I'm not having it. I'm having my own bar." And he's shared. He's sent me the photographs. It came through 2 or 3 weeks ago. This shed. He sent the photographs through the other day to me. It's my private list. This email account. Let me put it up actually. Let me put it up. Let me have a look. Email. He sent me some, or he might have Facebook messaged me. I'm not really sure. Let me have a look. Sorry. Can't even find it. My email. Oh, right. There you go. He sent me some emails through. He sent me some photographs through to that address, which you can do if you want to get in touch. And he had a shed built 1 minute. I think he's laying out some cash, to be fair. I don't think it's too much. Well, no, he is. He's done his floor. I think he's done his floor. I think his wallpaper's the ceiling, and he's done all sorts of stuff. He's got flags on the ceiling. It looked good when I saw it. It looked well good. Really good. He won't send us photos. He won't put any pictures up for some reason. I think he's said about getting the bars delivered. I bet it's going to be awesome. I bet it's going to be really good. Here's a sly one, that Alan. So so I'm down my bar. Who's down their bar and who's sitting in their house or indoors? You've got to be down your bar, haven't you? Surely. Pouring it in the plant don't count. Well, no, I don't kill the plant. God, did that with my other mate's beer. No, I don't think I can drink. It's gone a bit for funny. I think it's gone off. It's not. I don't think it's that Will's fault. I think it's gone off. It looks purple. It don't look right, does it? Oh. It tastes all right. See, if I was with the guy who made it, he can sit with me, and we can talk through it. Because I think he might have put peaches or something in it to do that to it. I don't know. Unless I know the ingredients. Phil's in his bar. Phil's always down his bar. He's got a massive bar, to be fair. Phil's just covered his own seats, John. Well happy. He's got more money than me, obviously. I bought these cheap cushions. I'm well happy with my cushions. Lorraine's in bed. Don't blame her. Good evening, Lorraine. I didn't see you pop in, so nice and cosy in bed. Oh, lovely big pillows. I'm gonna ask you a question in a minute to Lorraine and others. It's not a rude question. John's in the house. His bar's been put off. Okay, another excuse. You could dip your paintbrush in it, John. Yeah, you're right. Actually, there, mate. Go on. Right, Chris Martin. I think he's the singer. Pops and everything again. He's having. I don't know what he's having there, but he's having a hobgoblin. Hobgoblin Ruby Owls. They're all right. They're good. Evening, Rain. Phil only paid for cover $7.99 a metre. Yeah, when I priced up to do my cushions, to be fair, my bench is quite expensive. Gary's down his bar. Right, I'm gonna ask a personal question here. Someone said they're in a caravan. I don't know if they live in a caravan or they popped up for a weekend away or they own a caravan. And Lorraine's in bed. Now, this is not a rude question, but who in the past has had a drink in bed? Like as a beer. I used to travel about a bit. Well, I did my photography, and I used to stay in hotels. I know it sounds bad, but I did go to bed early, and I used to just sit in bed, watch TV, and have a couple of beers. Is that bad? Was I a bit naughty there or not? Is that a southern thing? Don't know. Am I an alcoholic doing that? I don't know. Kilkenny. That's a bloody TV programme, isn't it? Hang on, I have some bacon and fries here. I think they're a bit out of date. I've got to get rid of these. Jazz Kilkenny. The dogs are on. Yeah, I've got to get some more pork. They went down well, my pork scratchings. I might get them this weekend, actually. These are like your poor man's frazzles, they are. Michael Edwards, Claire said you better stockpile and provide accommodation if we're going to the shed, mate. Because I'm not quite sure. Lager have a bit of a minute. Cheeky whiskey when reading before dropping off. Now, Chris Martin's on track. He's what actually listen to what I'm saying. Do you drink in bed? I can't be that wrong. Yeah. Ryan's been naughty. We drank in bed when we were courting. I don't now. I have done on holiday. If you're like away for the weekend somewhere or a hotel, it's quite nice, isn't it? I like it. Don't do it up in my bedroom now. It's a bit. Should do, really. Relive me youth. Yeah, okay, Stephen. Yeah, I'm laughing, yeah. There's so many couples on here, sneaky families. I think I've got more people watching than I realise. But a lot of them, most of the people on here watching, I think are from bleeding Johnny Vegas's, well, Phil Robinson's pub. Sorry, I'm having another beer. Oh, Phil's down the bar and he's like, I'm down the bar, young mate. I wait for this lockdown to finish and the rain to stop. Next year, probably. That is true. Yeah, when you're drunk, you're already in it. Not far to go. I don't drink, but I ain't drunk in bed for ages. But when I've been on holiday, weekends away or something, or I used to work away, you're sitting down at a bar on your own or something, you sort of go up to bed, have a little nightcap or something. Gary New, I can honestly say I've never had a pint in bed. I've had a few women, but not a pint, lol. That's what you're missing out, mate. Maybe you had a pint. Although I've had a pint, I've never had a pint as such. I've had a. What have I had? I've had a tinny, like, I've had a can of tinny. All class, me. Can of Fosters. Yep, these are Iron Johnnies, yeah. They're alright, actually. I've got to get rid of them. I've got to get rid of them. There's a few bad, but about a date. They're well out of date. They taste alright. Bloody hell. 28, 11, 20. Bloody hell. If a meal tomorrow, it's these. It's not the bloody beer. It's these. These are well out, but they taste alright. So I've got to get some more board. I've kept the board. Someone mentioned the other week, keep the board. I've kept the board, the pork scratching board. And you can refill them, I think. It works out cheaper. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. I apologise. What do you reckon about all this guy then? I think it's a bit out of order. What's his name? Accused of abusing people and abusing women. Was that Viewpoint was on tonight? But they pulled it, haven't they? Noel something, was it? What's his name? The black fella. Good actor, I think. I watch a lot of his stuff, but they're all digging out, the newspapers now digging out the guy's tweets, aren't they? Which I think is a bit naughty. It says a few bits in the past, a bit of banter, a bit of lads banter, but I don't cause any arguments or racist, sexist stuff. But you can't even whistle at women now. It's all gone. You know, not that builders aren't allowed to whistle at women. Yes, so it was on iPlayer, wasn't it? My brother was watching it earlier. You can watch it tonight. But I think it's a bit naughty. They've pulled everything. They took away his awards. Sky stopped all his programmes. BBC jumped in the barrel and stopped all his programmes. He's not even been accused. He's been accused, but he's not been found guilty of anything. Yeah, well done, Steve H. Exactly what I was saying. Yeah, a bit naughty, I think. From what I gather, he had a bit of banter, but I don't think it's been sexually abusing people, but I don't know. As someone said on Twitter today, if he gets found not guilty, he hasn't done anything because nothing's happened yet. It's not gone to court or anything yet. There could be a lot of compensation being paid out here because this is losing a lot of money. Right. Well, our country, yes, I'd all right. They're doing well. Sorry about that. They're a bit loud. Right, Sue Flynn's gutted viewpoint was not. Yeah, because I think it's the last one tonight, but it was on iPlayer. Yes, ITV Hub. I was getting into that as well. Let the courts. Who's been on all-inclusive holiday and done the old shuffle back through and try and count too many films plastic? Yeah. I find it a bit embarrassing, but everyone, you do it in the end, don't you? When you're first there, you don't do it. Then after about 3 or 4 days, you're sod it. And you've all got the plastic cups up in the lift, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah, you're right there. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh. We went the other year. Where would we go? It was windy. Lanzarote. It's quite a nice place. I'll never forget this was all inclusive. Sorry about it. It's sorry about me eating. A bit naughty, a bit rude. I got to go to Benidorm. So we went the other year to Lanzarote and it was all inclusive. And some all inclusive are good, some are bad. Some are like the beer's weak and everything's rubbish, but this was quite nice. The drinks were proper drink. I never forget there's like some German guys or some foreign guys there drinking loads. When we got there, they were drinking loads. I'm like, they're lined up. They were proper drinks, and the bar was like proper, you know, wasn't it? And the guy from East Enders was there. We was there for a couple of nights. We went out to the bar by the pool. They was doing parties on it outside. It wasn't Mint. In the old days, it's not Minty, the other guy. The mechanic, can't remember his name now, because there's a load of women who sort of like looked. You sort of took a second. If you was a bloke, you'd take a second glance. I mean, that's a bit sexist, but they were sort of tightened up a little bit, if you know what I mean. And then I sort of thought, I recognise that bloke, and everyone was sort of looking at him. He had a crowd around him. But yeah, we ended up having a chat with him a couple of nights. Like me and we missed a good old chat with him. A couple of drinks. He lost some out of do the beer because he couldn't do the beer, put it out the door. We had to get your own beer out the door. We have pumps, you put your own beers. Oh, it's a bit like here, really. Not Minty, the other one. Gary. Was it Gary? Nice bloke, actually. Good chat with him. Don't know what he does now. We asked him, he said it was about 5 years ago. He said, I've got stuff in the pipeline. Never seen him since, so. Don't know. Maybe it's skin, eh? Short career acting if you're on the old soaps, if you're not careful. But Yeah, that's the old plastics and that. But I think in the UK, the time to go away, or anywhere, if it's time to go away, we go to my birthday in October. We quite often go away in October. Under normal circumstances, before COVID, you go to Mallorca or something like that. It's quite nice in October. And I'll never forget a few years back, my missus booked up from Southend Airport for 2 of us for Monday to Friday for my 50th birthday. Hotel Mallorca. And we went to this hotel full of Spanish people, lovely place. I went in this bar, and the hotel bar, it's only a small place. It was better than my local pub, which is quite posh. It was posh. This bar was lovely. Every drink under the sun you could wish for. And I thought, oh, bit posh. There's some beer engine pumps things on the side. So I was helping myself to drink. The woman came up to me, she said, I had my all-inclusive wristband thing on, you know. Woman said to me, "Do you drink alcohol?" I said, "Yeah, I'm like getting a pint." And that's for the kids. That's non-alcoholic stuff. It's for the kids. I said, "Oh, that's weird." I said, "Where do I get my drinks from?" She said, "Oh, the bar." So I went up to the bar, mate, and this was a really proper. Because I've been to places before, you get a little hut, a little. This was a smart bar. And I said to the guy, "What can I have to drink?" He said, "Anything you want." What do you mean anything you want? Anything beyond the bar. And I've taken my missus some cocktails. Don't like it. No, don't like. But these are proper drinks. Proper. Proper drink, you know, that hotel. And if you go abroad to Mallorca or something like that in October, the weather's you're in your shorts or your costume. That hotel was nice, and they were bringing drinks round to have. I mean, it was good for me. 11 o'clock in the morning, you're on a sun lounge. They're trying to just giving you free drinks on these battle sun lounges. Actually, I'll turn it down. I don't. Looking back now, why did I turn it down? I don't know. You get bored of it, don't you? No, a cocktail, have that. Yeah, I'll tell you what, October's a nice time to go away. Oh, Sticky Vicky gone now. My other half's been on about Sticky Vicky. I've heard about Sticky Vicky. Georgia sounds good. I've never ever done Benidorm. I think we're meant to be going into this year with a friend of mine. Nick Woolley, Sticky Vicky now inside. The daughter, Sexy Bar was telling her. Nick Woolley, nice to see, great family tradition, nice to see keeping it. Oh. Michael Edwards, John, DM me and Claire will send you some homemade. I didn't know you could make home pork scratchings. I mean, I love the pork. My mum my dad actually used to do pork. When my wife does it, she throws it away. I think that's the best bit. When we have pork, I'm in the kitchen, and the fat, the pork bit, that's the best bit. And she's throwing it away. God, don't throw that away. I'll do that. I look forward to that. Yes, the Chinese diesel heaters. I've heard good things, and I'm not too sure. I've got 2 heaters down here. I've got a gas one behind the bar, but the gas bottle's outside. That got bits of that with heaters, but I'm all right then. I'm all right tonight. Sort of the electric rad's all right. In the winter, I've used this bar more than ever in the winter because I use the gas heater. There you go. As John says, very dirty to run. So yeah, I've got the old-fashioned gas heater behind the bar. When I say behind the bar, it's hidden behind the bar. I don't leave it behind the bar. And I bring it out here to use that in the winter. It's still coldish now, and that heats this place right up. But you get a lot of condensation. I've retired that for a little while now, and I've got the little one of these little electric radiators by the side of me now, so it's all right, ticking over. Does get it hot in here. I think it's probably too small for the room, to be honest with you. This is not the best insulated place for it, but I think the bloody fridges knock out heat, don't they? Oh, nice lane tomorrow. Who's got lane tomorrow? Oh, I have. hopefully Amazon will deliver my Inkbird. I'm looking over there because I keep calling it Inkwell. The Wi-Fi one. I've upgraded to the Wi-Fi one already. And hopefully I'll do that, and I might do a little video of that. I forget that fitted in. Right. Right, what we're going to do, I want to sell more raffle tickets, seriously, from my drone. Because I'm creeping up to 1,000 subscribers. My promise to you guys is, and guys and girls, I mean this, the raffle, I will stop at 1,000 subscribers, or when I've sold 66 tickets. I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers, and if I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to have to raffle off the drone. I'll end up losing on it, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I'll put a link to my raffle tickets. There you go. Buy some raffle tickets, or buy one. There you go. It says it there. Look. A fully working drone, and it's not a con. I'm just watching them. I remember this song. Cool, brings back memories. Yeah, Paul H. I'm the same. I've got the colour one in the winter. They cook out heat. A bit old fashioned. You get the condensation with them, but they do the job. I do like the gas bottles last quite a while. Yeah, raffle tickets. Buy a raffle ticket. I'm just watching this song. I'm just watching these ladies inside leather trousers. Because my other half was saying, in the old days, you worked in office and that, you got your bum smacked, and that's out of order. You wouldn't get away with that now. So I don't know what this guy's done, this actor's done. Let's not go there. No politics. No politics. I think Phil Robbins was talking rugby. Gosh, I'm not gonna. Well, I'm unplugging Wi-Fi now. I could show you my new TV. The other internet cut out for some reason. It's been playing up. Great, isn't it? I get a bloody lead in, fit it all in. Don't bleeding work. I'm back on Wi-Fi. Is Kev C about tonight? My mate. I want to check something. So I'm getting private phone. I'm getting phone calls, missed call, Facebook. Look at that later. Yeah, apparently Liverpool has a club open, a nightclub open. So I was a bit mad in them. I don't know if you watched. If you're in the UK, I watched the news tonight, and Liverpool had a nightclub. I just got on my phone actually. Liverpool had a nightclub open, and when they showed the clips on the news, when they showed the clips on the news, I must be getting old. These kids going into this nightclub, they looked about 12. Seriously, they looked 12, 13. Running around there, look. I'm like, are they going? Nah. I'm like, well, I'm old. Yes, Gary, I'm being selfish. I'm all on my own, mate. Kev C. John, the t-shirt came the other day. My oldest son nicked it. Does it fit? Is it okay? I got mine on tonight, and I said to my missus, "Where's my t-shirt?" Because I've done a video today. I wanted my t-shirt. The other t-shirt's really creased. I wanted me Life of John t-shirt. I might have to get another one actually. But the t-shirt, I was, because she'd been concentrating on doing my son's washing, nothing else has gotten done. So this went this t-shirt, I must confess, went into the magic system. They called it well, I'm being sexist again. They call it like a system, a washing system. It just disappeared. Actually, no, I'm lying. To be fair, I hunted high and low for it, and I actually found it under the stairs where I put it, where I last threw it. So it's my fault. I do apologise. If anyone's watching and feels offended by that comment, I do apologise. I found it under the stairs. It's my own fault. Where I last took it off. It was where I last took it off. I haven't even put it in the washing basket, so I'm totally out of order there. I'm naughty there. So it looks a bit dirty. It is dirty. It hasn't been washed, but I like it. I'm a bit gutted that it's nicked your t-shirt, really. You should put two, shouldn't you? Right, let me just Catherine Shy. I can't wait to put this on YouTube tomorrow properly. It goes on YouTube and do the wedding thing. Not the wedding, but the proposal. That's cool. That is cool. I like that. So what is everyone drinking tonight? I'm on the Captain Bob. I'm on Al tonight. John said that hat is minging it's safe long. I'm having private chats. I like my hat, the Guinness hat. They're good. Brew Dog, that's good. No one's on lager. I haven't got any lager tonight. They go so quick. I feel a bit bad really. My son got these beers. He didn't say he doesn't drink a lot. He's left them. He never had one. I've done them in a couple of bleeding days. I don't normally drink. I've been drinking more in lockdown. The first lockdown I didn't drink at all. Completely cut back. I didn't go down a pub. Didn't drink at home. This lockdown started doing these videos and the lives and this bar more. And I've been drinking more this lockdown at home than I've ever done before. Because when the pubs were open, I was going down the pub say once or twice a week, have a couple of beers. I never ever drink at home. Really, don't know why. Apart from this lockdown. This lockdown's completely different. For some reason, I started doing these videos live. I'm sort of sitting in my bar drinking. I don't normally. And if you buy a box of beers and a box of bottles, they go down pretty quick. 6 or 8 are gone in a few hours when you're chit-chatting away and have a drink. Captain Morgan. That's proper stuff, that is. Paul H. John, right, let's have a little look. Paul H. John Corkin, only 10%, mate. I was on live the night Mr. Parsons was on just to try out software with Live at John. You're fish. Yeah, I am a bit, I must admit. Our pubs are patio only. Yeah, our pubs, Jay and Jazz, our pubs are patio only or garden only. We don't patio. They've got gardens out in Canada, surely. Heineken. John Corkin, I think it's Corkin, John Corkin. That's how I imagine he sounds. He's a regular on here and he supports me. But I've had a couple of beers. I'm going to say this out loud, truthfully. He always drinks Heineken. I think Heineken's a bit crap, isn't it? But it's not. I don't know why he's drinking Heineken. I'm now tipsy from Ireland. Catherine O'Brien. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, I shouldn't say this out loud, but last week I came down here the next day after the Friday, the live, and I had me bloody. I thought, bloody hell, it's warm in here. And I had me bleeding radiator still on, didn't I? That is why, to be honest with you, that's why I sort of got rid of my gas one. My missus is worried about the fires and that. If you do have too many, you've got to really be careful. At night, I'm pretty good. I go around and turn all the TVs off, all the lighting off the lot. But last week, I did leave the electric heater on. It's on a thermostat and it's electric. But if that had been the gas one, you know, it could have been in trouble, couldn't you? Probably not. You're probably safe. But you've got to be careful. What's the time now? Because what we should all make a pact. It's 2300 hours in the UK, or 15:15. What we should do, we should all make a pact to go at midnight, and then we should all make a pact to turn our heaters off at 11:30, and then we know we're all safe then. I'm not gonna. I might. Well, anyway, whatever. I'm rambling on about rubbish, but Heineken, yeah. No, that's how you say it, Catherine O'Brien. John Carkin, because he told me the other week. John Carkin, my name's John Carkin. But yeah, he supports me, but every now and again, I'm allowed to take the piss. And Heineken, I think, it's got a bad press. It's a bit weak, isn't it? A kid's beer, isn't it? Heineken, well, whatever. Jay and Jazz getting back. I want to go back to this patios. In the UK, we can drink outside because you get fresh air, apparently. I don't know if you know, the last lockdown in the UK, the government decided that they were going to come out of lockdown. They were going to do this great scheme. I can't even want the bloody scheme. It's so great. I can't even what the scheme was called now. Something about eat out to help out. That was it. Eat out to help out. And they gave all the restaurants money. So you went in a restaurant basically on a certain nights, say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and everything was cheap as you like because the government had discounted it to get you back into the businesses. So last lockdown, it was so bad to get us back indoors into restaurants. They was encouraging you to go into restaurants indoors and eat indoors, and they would sub your food for you. This lockdown, don't eat indoors. It's really bad. You got to stay outdoors. So they've changed their mind a little bit because the particles float around, and that's how they've decided. So yeah, in the UK at the moment, you can go for a drink down your pub. They've only just started this the other week, 2 weeks ago, I think. You go for a beer down your local pub, but you have to sit in the garden. Most people I know are a little bit disgruntled because you're paying the same price for your booze. And my local, if you saw my bill the other week, my local was quite dear. So you're paying the same price for your booze, and you're sitting out in the garden in the evening, freezing cold, under a marquee or something. You know, it's a bit sad, really. Personally, let people back in pubs. I quite enjoyed a little while ago, last year in the UK, we could sign in and you sat on a table and with just a couple. Say you had 3 friends, you sit and you sit separate, no kissing, cuddling, you know. But I'm waiting for the day when we're back at the bars properly at the bar, 2 or 3 thick. But my pubs, there have been 2 or 3 thick at bars, to be fair. But I'm waiting for that. But let the government do what they want. I don't know. I'm no expert. We're getting there eventually, slowly. We're slowly getting there. Jay and Jazz, did you see that comment? Put it on there, look. Jay and Jazz, did you see Francis Firefly 1964? I'm guessing they're 50, whoever that is, I'm guessing they're 58, 57. I bet it's called 1964, I'm guessing. I've run out of beers here, people. Alberta. '57. Yeah, that's about, yeah. So I'm guessing just 64. And I bet you use 1964 in your passwords for everything as well. And me. Right, another Kings for me. Another Real Ale. Bottle opener. Oh, I did find a bottle opener the other day. That was good. I've got this bottle over there. It's called First Aid. Oh, hello. It's a play on words. It's called First Aid. Pull that out, and you got yourself a little corkscrew. Happy days. Right, man down, man down. Michael Edwards. Oh, is he the one that just got married? Off to bed, John. Night, night. Take care. Stay safe. Whoop, whoop. Good luck, buddy. You know it makes sense. And congratulations. Thanks for popping on. I'm off soon, I must admit. Right, half an hour. Should we go? Is anybody going to pop on live to have a chat? Because I'm getting tired. Phil probably wants to come on. It's quiet. Well, what I'll do, look, I'll put Cochrane. Well, that's not Irish. I wonder what's on my internet then. A bit annoyed about that. Right, let's see who's... Paul H. I have a totally unexpected change of life plans on Monday, so my pub shed plans have changed for a bit, but we'll be better later. Ian Fraser's back. I didn't know you went. Evening, Ian. Have you just turned up? John's up there. Sorry, I hope it's good news and not bad news. We don't have any bad news amongst the team, to be fair. You've not missed a lot, Ian. We didn't start till 9 tonight, to be quite honest with you. I had to do a little airport run. Go live. Don't think John's ever gone live. I think he's frightened. No, he's not frightened. I might call it a night at half. I said this before, midnight. So what's on there? 20. I've got 40 minutes. That's all right. 40 minutes to go. I reckon that'll do. Been out since 9. That's all right. Bell goes down the pub at 11:30, 12, I suppose, on a weekend. I might overstay my welcome tonight. I don't think. I'll do some. Feel the way must be making out. Nick Woolley, I don't know if you've been about lately, mate. The last couple of weekends have been naughty. I'm getting too old for it. I'm tired now. Yeah, John, do that tomorrow, mate. And I hope it's all right. I think it's good news, like. Yeah, feel free to message me tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I meant. You're not allowed to feel with me anymore. You get told off. You get your awards taken off you. Who's having a beer tonight? Me. It feels quiet tonight. I don't know if you. Problem is, you have too many beers. It does spoil your Saturday. I mean, I think last weekend and probably the weekend before, I bleeding struggled Saturday and Sunday and bloody Monday. There's a proper. You get tired, lethargic, especially when you're my age. If I go down a pub normally, non-lockdown, pre-lockdown, I hate that word lockdown. I hate it. If I go down a pub normally, have a few beers, wander home, get in bed. But you tend to, these pubs, your own pubs, you tend to have a bloody. You can sit all night, can't you? That is a problem. when I go back indoors, I'll go on the computer and upload my other video for the fridge. I'm hoping, and let me just check actually, I'm hoping my little gadget will come tomorrow for doing the temperature in the fridge, the Wi-Fi one I want. Amazon let me down. Let me have a little look. Orders. Hello, so I'll do Laddie. What's happening? Your orders, right, there we go. Premium delivery. Yeah, it wasn't Prime to be fair. We're very sorry, your delivery is running late. Most late packages arrive in a day. If you have not received your package by 2nd May, you may come back here. Oh, no updates. Now expect the 1st, 2nd of May. Bit cut about that. Alright, who's emailed me here? Won't reply to that yet. Okay. I got the email from Michael. So I'm just being a bit well, not being nosy, I'm just right, it's the Amazon bloody things coming out. I'm a bit peed off about that. But got the email from Michael. I'll reply to it tomorrow. I've had to pay eBay. What have I had to pay eBay? Why am I paying eBay money? eBay seller fees. I hardly touch eBay. That's a rip-off. eBay and PayPal make fortunes. Absolute fortunes. Yeah, the old Heineken's, mate. Lovely job of beer, that is. Heineken and what do you think of Pint Ale? I don't know. I've not tried. Is that my brother-in-law just bought one? It's not. He was going to come on tonight, but I didn't. He said, "Are you live tonight?" Blah blah blah. My brother-in-law Bazza. He's a nice black Bazza. He said, "Are you live tonight?" Blah blah. And I said, "Yes." Then I had to take his son to the airport and come back. It's another story. I mentioned it earlier. I've not. He said it's really really good. It's in his fridge at the moment. It just fits in his fridge. To be fair, he's got a normal fridge in the kitchen. And I looked into it. He bought one the other week. Come through. Took the while to come through. And you pour the water in block. I think you had. It's not said too much about it really. But when I looked into it, it looks a bit expensive. It's not a cheap beer. I don't think that pint of thing. If that's what you're on about, that pint of thing. When I looked at it, it didn't look cheap because I was almost bought one, and they're quite dear. I think it only makes 10 pints. And oh, excuse me. I yawn. Everyone yawns. It only makes 10 pint or 10 off it or whatever. You'll know more than me if you looked into it. You got to put it in your fridge, and it's like a subscription service. I think you're paying them. You got the pump there, I suppose, haven't you? But I think, yeah, I did think that, Nick. Funny enough, he was going to do that. We was going to do a video around there. Might do that. Do a little video. Because I'm not going to buy one to do a video. You know what I mean? I was looking to get one just to do, but it's you buy this little box. It comes through. It's a clever concept. It fits through your letterbox. It's a letterbox sized box, and then put the gubbins in it and put it through your letterbox. I think to get it cheaper, you do like a subscription service. I expect you to subscribe to a lot of it now. They get you by the balls, and they subscribe. You get a box for your letterbox every month and every couple of weeks, and you make the beer. And so, I don't know. I'll see. I'll speak to him tomorrow probably. Exactly. Oh, excuse me. Cut that out. I'll speak to him tomorrow. See what it's like. And also my beer there. Like I say, someone said that it's 50p a pint, 40 pints I made. I'll see, but that's a bit more grief. I think that machine you pour a few bits in, pull a lever, press a button, plug it in, put it in the fridge, whatever, and it works. Yeah, I'll speak to him. I'll speak to him about doing a review. I might pop around his house and do a review or something. He can go through it with me. I know it took up a lot of space. He sent me a photograph. He took up a lot of space in his fridge. He cleared his bottom half of his fridge out and put it in there. So that's my brother. I don't think my sister will be too happy because he's not got a dedicated fridge like me. I'm looking into it, mate. I'll do that this weekend, Johnny boy. I've been busy a week, mate. Be quite honest with you. I'll do that tomorrow, John Corkin. John Corkin. Do it tomorrow, definite. Yeah, I've got some others. I did mention on a Facebook page. I don't know if you're up for this, people, but I've got a friend of mine who's a counsellor, and he said he'll come and do some. Well, he wasn't. He was up for it, but he's not an expert on it. But he's on the planning side of things. So if you have any questions about heights, widths, water, yeah, I know water or electric, and that, maybe you could answer a few questions. But if you fancy it, he was going to come on live next weekend, perhaps. Have a chat, get him on for an hour. I mean, I know I'm sort of. It's not. He might be a bit frightened. He's not going to shut anyone down, or he's not grass or anything. He's not actually into planning, but you have to look a lot of stuff up. But I know I see on Facebook pages a lot of people asking questions about height, width, how high can I build my shed, how low can I go, blah blah. Love the way you say my name. Jazz can say my name perfectly. Yes, John Carkin. John Carkin. Peter Collins. Good evening, buddy. Is that I'm fine, mate. Is that a new one? Is that a new person on board? If so, a bit of a late arrival. Good to have new people on board. They're all coming from the pub, probably. Spent a fortune down the local pubs. In the freezing cold. Been there, done it last week or the week before. Spent fortunes the other week down my local pub, sitting outside. That's to ask to get moved because we had to get the heat, electric heat, and you keep pressing a button, never bloody worked, never heated you up properly. By the time you got warm, it cut out. Should have took a blanket. Better off down here. I did moan about it. I think I showed people the bill the other week. It was cut on bloody fortunes. Gin and tonic, £10 a go. Beer, was it £6? £86 a pint. Oh, unbelievable. Excuse me. Oh, tired. I've had a long drive. Half hour ago, people. I'm going to, 2,400 hours. Keep on with the slagging. It's John Carkin. John Carkin. He's all right, old John. John Carkin. My name's John Carkin. Don't talk to me. But I'm new here, people. I was watching the boxing. Didn't know there was boxing on tonight. 31 people watching. I don't look at who's watching who's likes. A bit late on now, watching the boxing here now, though. Blah, blah, blah. Right, I'm new here, people. Where do I go to the toilet? I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to the toilet. At least I admit it. I don't just sneak off. That's the BRs. I can't touch that. That's dodgy. They coming to America. got a dream to take them there. They come to America. Okay, well, I bought this box in, if you can hear me in the background. Come with freaking gas bottle things. I wanted to show you the gas thing. Oh, that's gone. Where's that gone? That's weird. Oh, there it is. God. So right, people, I'm back. So I went out to the toilet. Well, no, I went to the toilet down my house. And I found the box. I threw the box away. I had the bits in it. My beer, my homebrew. There's the little tap. The what they called it. I can't remember that now. Well, I'm going mad. What do they call it when you suck down the pipe and it? I can't even bloody remember. I've gone mad. And that is the little gas pit thing we're talking about. So when you put the pour a beer through, you put that on, screw it on, and the gas comes out, and it puts gas, injects gas into your barrel, launching in one. It puts gas into your barrel, and it forces it out the other side, up your tap, or out the tap, or up your pump, or out your pump. And that is the tap for, I know the answer now, the siphon. Not you really need a tap for a siphon, do you? But I nearly threw them away. I do that. You throw, you know, when you. So that was in my box outside, covered in water, and I found it. So that's it now. So apparently, when you're halfway through your beer, you put that on, and it puts gas into it, carbonates it, and it helps it shoot out the back. That's that. So I found it now. Let me just catch up on some comments. See if anything exciting's happening. Boxing, blah blah blah. There's some intermission music. That's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah. Johnny's going to walk the garden again. No, oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Imagine that using an old pint glass. Yeah. What? Like that. Oof. Purple, isn't it? I'll soon get my homebrew going soon. Don't you worry about that. That'll be proper. Right. Don't forget to wash your hands. Oh, it sounds like a proper Irish pub, that does. Oh, the old sea shanties. To be sure. There you go. Hand sanitizer. There you go. You make me feel guilty now. There's my hand sanitizer there. I'll put it on there. My hands live for hand sanitizer. Oh, that's proper alcoholic hand sanitizer. That's strong. That's strong old bloody beer. That's the one I nicked. Oh, that is awful. God. That kills all known germs. That puppy. All known germs to man. Oh, I don't know what that was. What's she on about? Never heard that one. Right, probably Irish born and bred Johnny and yourself. Okay. The new is off to bed. See you later. Good night, Gaz and mate. Ta-ra, buddy. The Irish accent's comical. I think they do a pretty good Irish accent. Well, Manchester as well. Now then. Phil Robinson snuck off. I think he's gone to sleep. He's probably asleep at his bloody laptop, old Phil. Wig in hand, one hand, beer in the other. It's been a quiet Dorset. Oh, that's lovely, Dorset. Was I down last year? Yeah, I was. So a nice caravan site down there actually, because it was locked down. We couldn't go anywhere, so we managed to get a caravan down there. Nice, lovely Dorset. Hendra's is it called? It's quite nice. It's been a quiet night tonight, and that's because I think the last couple of weekends have been a bit mad. And I've done ruin my weekend really tomorrow. I've been tired. Merseyside's been there. That's nice. Oh, Sweden. Now I don't want to be nasty. They're so hard to pronounce these Swedish names, aren't they? Is that a silent L? So you just say just stop. Is that so? Do you say Oppens Bubbages? I can't pronounce that at all. I'm assuming that's Justor. But I can't pronounce the name at all. Oppens Bujuri. And I'm assuming you have a different keyboard because you get those little dots above your letters. And I sound so naive, I know, but why do they do that though? What is the point around all these dots and that? I don't get that really. An O is an O, isn't it? Why do you put these two dots? What's that signify? Let me know. I'm interested. Because it's the same letters that we use. I don't get why you put these little bits and bobs everywhere. Does it signify like feminine and masculine and all that? I'm not sure. Don't know how it works really. Or I know it's just a lettering, I suppose. I don't know. Well, why have I got that up down there? The beat goes on. Oh yeah, John, I know that. I thought I didn't know that. How's Phil Brown done at Southend? He got a whole city to the Premier League for the first time in 105 years. Oh, he's gone, mate. Southend, I think they're down, aren't they? I think it's all over for Southend. I think Southend have been relegated for the first 105 years or 101 years. I think they've got a game this weekend. It's tomorrow. It must be tomorrow. I think they're doing a mass protest. I've seen Southend play a few times, and they were diabolical. I must admit. Just read this. What's that? It's two letters. One with the one O gives two letters in one. It's two letters. One with a one. Johnny Croft. I've been asked this many times before. What's your team, John? Right. Okay. So I live near Southend, so it should be Southend. Next in line has got to be West Ham. A lot of my mates support West Ham, and then a couple of other mates support Arsenal. Really. And then my father-in-law supports Tottenham. So it's all like London clubs, really. But do I support any? I wasn't brought up. My dad was not a football fan. I wasn't brought up with football. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, really. I'm a bit of a not a turncoat. I'm a bit of an on the fence person. A bit of a neutral, really. I suppose if West Ham played Man United, I'd be supporting West Ham. If Tottenham played, Oh no, Man City, I'd be supporting Tottenham. If West Ham played Tottenham or if West Ham played Arsenal, I'd probably support Arsenal because my best mate supports Arsenal. I don't know, but then Arsenal, but all good because West Ham are doing quite well at the moment. So yeah, that's about right, John. I reckon Team Bar. Yeah, I do like watching England play, and I'm looking forward to the Euros. Although England are crap, to be fair, I'm looking forward to the Euros because I think we've got some people coming out for the Euros around the bar. I got a new barbecue last year. We treated ourselves to a nice big posh barbecue. So I got a new barbecue last year. Got my new TV, not new, second-hand TV up there. So I'm looking forward to getting a few people around for the Euros. Yeah, basically, Nick. Yeah. Yeah, bit of that dilemma if there's a bit of a London like derby going on. We've had it. Yeah. I should have picked one team. I don't think I could stand the losing now when they go down because one minute you're up the top and you're supporting the team, 2 years later you're nobody. The West Ham have done all right at the moment, to be fair. But they all do it, don't they? Football's a funny old game. I think it's all about money, isn't it? To be honest, it's all about money. Buy the best players, you've got the best team, haven't you? Or not? Am I wrong? You've got a budget, you spend it on the best players, create a good team, and they start winning. I think. I don't know. You tell me. I'm not an expert. I like watching England play. I mean, I'm a bit old, so I used to love watching some clips the other day. Gaza and Crouchy and that. They were good days. And I was down the pub for the World Cups and that. And I used to love it when they brought on Gaza. They brought on Beckham in the old days. Yeah, I used to be down the pub, we'd be losing as usual, and then we'd all be screaming into everyone be swearing and shouting, screaming, passionate. Finally, they bring on Beckham, and then he'd get on the ball, blah blah. There'd be a free kick. Beckham, get up there, mate. You're a bit old, mate, but get up there. He'd come up there, take the free kick, bend it like Beckham, round the wall, straight in. You know, that was good days. Or I remember Gaza, before that Gaza, although he was a bit of a he liked to drink, he could get hold of the ball from one end of the pitch. This is you know, go around players. He used to get the ball, just play with them, play with the ball in front of people. He used to embarrass them. Go around the players and put it in the net. Brilliant, brilliant. Sadly, with English players, they like that. Used to, they weren't athletes. I remember someone saying years ago they were not athletes, they were footballers, and they like the drink, they like the girls, the ladies, the fast cars, and all that. Who doesn't? And then the other countries, the foreign countries, they're athletes. They were playing football, and they could run around a pitch all day long. Guys in the old days couldn't even do 10K. Changed a bit now, I think, but I still no, I don't have. I don't have. I mean, you shouldn't laugh really, but I remember when Gaznak went abroad playing football, and he was doing like dentist chair thing, wasn't he? In the bars at night, pouring drinks out. I mean, what? You can't do that. You got to go the next day, even the game that week. Really, you can't, can you? You're playing for your country, and you're out your head. Bloody English. Funny, really, it's funny. These top players, the top teams, are bloody male athletes, aren't they? I still rate Beckham. I've always liked him. I still rate Gaz was good. I read George Best's biography a little while ago, a couple of years back. George Best, and he was an amazing player. And it's not funny really, but he said he played the game once. He'd had a few drinks the night before, whatever, it was cocaine out of his head or drinking. So don't condone at all. Oh, just and if you read his biography, he played a game once. Been drinking the night before on the lash, whatever. Got on the pitch and he ran around all the players. Apparently, he's played football. Half time, he's gone. I think he went to run off to the bar. It's a true story because he said it himself in his book. And he ran off to the bar and had a drink. He put it in his book. He wrote it down in his book himself. He ran off to the bar and had a few drinks, a liveners like, because he said he was so hungover. He had a couple of liveners. He went back on the pitch, scored a couple of goals. The team won a cup. This is a true story. I have to dig that book out and reread it, actually. He won a cup. They finished the game. They won. They won his tournament, won a cup. He disappeared. They all went on a bender, drinking all through the night. He woke up the next day or 2 days later on his bed. He didn't even remember winning the cup. He had to phone someone, say, what happened, what happened? He couldn't remember what happened. That's how bad. That's how bad he was. He couldn't remember winning a big tournament. He was so out of his head. Obum's Bereja, or whatever it is. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. Nice having you on board, mate. Arsenal. Yeah, so if you spot Arsenal, I'll spot Arsenal. Yeah, so getting back to that, so not Gaza. George Best couldn't remember winning this cup. And when you read that in the book, it's frightening. I'm like, that's just frightening. It's like Gaza, wasn't it? Oh, always joking and mucking about and drinking too much the night before. You got a big game next book. Which is a laugh and a joke, but when you're on the World Cup and the country relying on you, you're paying you good wages. You do not want to see him in Spain on a bender or on the left side. I was going to say on the P, but I can't say I'm not allowed. It's wrong, really, but oh well. I don't really know the players now. When we play England player, I don't know half the playing players. Their lifespan's so short, so short. The Wrighty's son was playing the other year, wasn't he? Right, yeah, Wrighty's son was playing the other year. Pretty good little player, and he's just disappeared. I think I don't know what happens to these players. They just disappear. Yeah, John said. Kev said that the other day. I got rid of Facebook a few years ago when people started taking photos of their breakfast. Why? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with taking photos of your breakfast? It's a nice breakfast. Actually, I don't think Facebook don't do that. It's more like Instagram now. That's Instagram. Facebook's not, or Twitter. No, not Twitter. It's Instagram. Right, people. I'm going home to Betty Buys in 5 minutes. Watch my TV. The Last Days of Disco, 1980, 1982. Stephanie Mills. I never knew love like this before. Never heard of it. One. What's happening is I want to do that one. I do that on the internet sometimes. So I look through and try and find out what these people are. What's she doing now? She's got a hit in 1980. 1982. Stephanie Mills. Never heard of her. What is she doing now? Again, that's short-lived. Your pop stars are short-lived. He plays in the USA now, does he? Yeah. Oh, good. Good little player. I might have one quick one before we go. Yeah, I'd like to find out where these people have gone. Pop stars, actors. Ben Fiddick chased off the road. Might do. I'd like to find out where these players have gone, really. I think Beckham's doing all right. He's got his own team out in America somewhere, or where he is now. I don't know what he's doing. Got so much bloody money there. It doesn't matter what he's doing, really, does it? But a lot of them disappeared, didn't they? Off the scene. A couple of years at the top, they're gone. It's so short-lived now. It's worse than ever now, I think, football. It's so short-lived. A couple of years, the youngsters coming up behind you from the youth squads and that. It's about fitness, I think. I think you've got to be, like I say, fit. It's nothing to do with football talent, but you've got to be fit. I think really fit. I think the average player runs 8 or 9K now in a game. Quite a lot. Yeah, right. Some places in the USA. Crouch is doing all right still. He's still about. Oh, you end up on TV, didn't you? Doing the old shows and that, I suppose. Hi, Johnny. John Carkin wants Jay and Jazz to go live. Go on, Catherine. Use the key. I did that, John. Hey? I don't know what that means at all, to be fair. I want to call a halt tonight. I want to publish this. I want to do the thumbnail. I want to do the wedding for the couple. Very good. And she was actually in tears. I'm not sure that's tears of joy or tears of, I don't know, tears of like, you got to show your beard off, mate. Bit long. I can never grow a beard. My son's got a bit of a big beard, but I get a bit itchy, isn't it? I get itchy, don't they? I can grow a long beard. I don't think it grows in my beard. Right, blah, blah. Crouch is a decorating. I think he's a plasterer. He doesn't use the stilts. It's not that sort of. I used to like Crouch, actually. Everyone used to slag him off, but he did change the game when he came on. He did change the game. He's good for headers, wasn't he? He was good. He was good. I'm no football expert. I used to watch England play from down the pub with the lads. Sometimes at home. Mostly down the pub. I loved it when someone came on and changed the game, and they left it to the last minute, didn't they? We was losing, as usual, losing. 10 minutes to go. Bring on Crouchy or Beckham or they'd come on, it would change. And when players like that come on, it does up the game a bit, doesn't it? Where's Phil? I think he's gone to sleep. He didn't get invited on live, so he's sulking. Only joking, Phil, if you're watching, bud. I'm just blowing back my gas canister thing here, look. That's me, I want to do that. Hopefully I got that thing coming tomorrow, I'll do that. Johnny, now why did I do that? Can we do tilting? You wanted to go live. Pauling's not about. If anyone wants to go live now, let me know before we go Betty Boys. Even the cake was on tears. Even the cake was in tears. I tell you what, I'm so slow at night, I can't get the jokes here. Not at all, I won't ring the bell. Like, yeah, I'm a bit of a lightweight. I want a nice clear head tomorrow, nice lane, nice clear head, bit of breakfast. Don't know what to do tomorrow, really. Not a lot, a bit. My Declan's coming to the. How's your mum had a good weekend, that Lava John? How's your mum? That's me mum, that's a mum then. I don't know, I've not seen my mum this week to be fair. I found out especially today. I think I might pop go around tomorrow. She doesn't know me brought me son yet going to America. She needs to know tomorrow because I need to take the car around there, my son's car. Yeah, why not see my mum this week? I don't know, I've been quiet this week, I've been busy at work and that. How's your mum had a good week? I'm getting bloody lost. This Irish lot's taking over. I'm slacking tonight. Yes, I am slacking tonight. I'm trying to behave myself, to be fair. Naughty. I didn't. John, naughty. John Cargan. Did I say naughty? One word I can't say, but I've said this before if you've not been about, is that my family take the mick out of me. Right. What's a little animal, little bird thing in the zoo? It's this high, and they wobble about, and they've got black and white feathers. Right, what's that? That's a penguin. So I say penguin. We've had this before, this discussion. Penguin. Is that wrong? How do you say penguin? Penguin. I don't know. All my family take me out. They think it's funny. I don't know why penguin. No idea. Can I say naughty again? Naughty. Naughty. Oh, you're naughty. Oh, naughty. Well, why'd you say naughty? Bit naughty, isn't it? Is that what you just, do you want me to say naughty or naughty? Bit naughty. Did I say a bit naughty? Yeah, it's a bit naughty, isn't it? That's what you're saying, it? A bit naughty. You know what I mean? Bit naughty. Thanks for down before I not see your mum. Oh, I'm getting moaned at now. Yes, I know. To be fair, I've not seen my mum all week. I'll invite my mum over a cuppa in the morning, I think. I'll message her. I'll message my mum in the morning, I think. Come over for a cup of tea, mum. I've got to have a chat with her anyway about storing my son's car in our driveway. Probably mums and parents and that I've said, mum, dad, or dad's not about, but mum, dad, come around when you want, anytime you want, but I don't. Oh no, I don't like being away. Mum, come round when you want, darling. At the weekend, I'm in. I'm in all weekend now, mostly. I'm in all weekend. You can pop round the corner. It's a 2-minute drive in your car. I'll walk round, pop in for a cup of tea. You see our cars there, knock. Come in, have a bacon sandwich, cup of tea. It's not a problem, or cake, or come and bun, whatever you want, darling. Let me get the other chair. Let me get another beer. Right. Now, let me settle down a bit. Right, what I'm saying is this. And I've said to my mum time and time again, she's on her own now. Mum, pop round anytime you want, darling. Pop round anytime you want. She doesn't bother. I'm reading bottle now. Doesn't bother. I'm reading the whole bottle. She doesn't bother. Oh, I don't want to be getting in the way. Mum, you're not in the way. If you was in the way, I'll tell you to do one. You know what I mean? I'll tell her to do one. Well, I wouldn't really, but. Mum, pop round for a cup of tea. Right, I'm going to do that tomorrow now. You've got me thinking. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Get your mum a cup of tea and bacon sandwich. She likes that. So that's bottom that in mind. She hasn't seen a new telly yet. Cool, she'll go mad. 65. We're going from 50-inch. She bought it to 65-inch. She'll go, what the? Bless her. What's that? Pass on condolences to her. I don't know. I missed something there. Oh, Pauline lost her mum on Monday. Oh, it's upset me actually. That's sad because my dad passed away virtually this time last year, a couple of weeks time. So that's a bit of a sore point for me. That is shite, Pauline. Sorry, darling. Ian, give her a love from us, mate. We feel for her. I've been there last year myself. Not nice. That is awful. Especially at this time of year. All this COVID crap going on. Sorry about that, mate. That is crap. Oh well. Been there, done it, mate. Yeah, that is sad. Oh, it's upset me a bit, really. That is. Don't need that, you know, especially after a couple of beers. Yeah, that's nice, Pop John. I'm gutted actually because I've upset because my dad passed away this time last year virtually. I think next week. It's gone so bleeding quick that year. And you're right, whoever said that. I should see my mum. I do try and see her every week or a couple times a week. And I haven't this week. I don't know why. With work and that, I got work. But I do tell her to pop round, and I will tell her to pop round tomorrow. She don't know me. Doesn't even know my son's gone to bloody America. She will when I take the car in and done up the driveway for 3 months. Bless her. I love my old mum. I'll have one more beer. Now this is for Pauline's mum, I think. One more, then I'm gonna go. That's not nice. And we've got to drink to Pauline's mum, I think, and then we call it a night. I don't think we should have any silence, John, to be quite honest with you. I don't do silence, to be honest with you. I know what you mean though. Yeah, raise a glass to Pauline's mum. Oh, it's gutting, really. Hopefully, I mean, the way I got through it when my old man passed away, hopefully Pauline's mum had a good innings. Like my dad was 86 and he drank and smoked all his life. He's in the Navy. When we've done a little like chat in the funeral thing in the church, he'd had a bloody varied life, better life than me. I can only hope to live to 86. He's in the Navy, travelled over the world, so all different countries. Yeah, so poor Pauline's mum, bless her. Good night, Sue Flynn. Ta-ra, darling. Try and get me to drink Irish Mist, look. That's cheap, John. John Carkin, you're a bit naughty. That's cheap, but you know what? That ain't a bad shout. Ian Fraser, a little nightcap for Pauline's mum. Only a little tiny drop. Tiny one, look. In a couple of weeks' time, I think I'll be sitting here drinking homebrew. Life of John Lark. I don't know what it is. Weary beer. Wherry. To Pauline's mum. Rest in peace, darling. Yeah. Been there, done it. Last year, it was shit. I'm still sitting in there. If you watch my other videos, I'm not getting depressed or anything, but if you watch my other videos, virtually this time last year, Dad passed away, and that's what spurred me on to finish this bar, funny enough. And I had a bit of time off work, and I sat here when the bar was finished. I cracked on with it, and when the bar was finished, I sat here on my own, listening to some music and thinking about my old man. This is what inspired me to finish this bar off, actually, yeah. He never did see it properly finished or come and have a drink, but I'm sure he's looking up there, looking down on me, saying, "Well done, Johnny boy, crack on, son. Open another beer, boy." Oh, yeah, fucking cancer. But then he was 80. I always think 86 good innings. It's a lot bleeding worse off, I know. A lot worse off. What annoyed me, I found out he had cancer for a couple of years. He never told anyone. He never told his family. So that annoyed me a bit. Yeah. I went round and the day he died. I actually saw him the day the days after work. I had a chat with him. I lifted him out one check the other. My mum couldn't move him about. I lifted him out one check the other, and he said to me, "Right, Dad, yeah, son, what? You all right? Yeah. I've got a bit. Your family all right? Yeah. Everyone all right? Yeah." I thought that's weird. And he passed away that night. He never told me. He told me I would have given him a big cuddle. So proud. Oh well. Get yourself some style sound for sanitising your home. Right, welcome Slow VR. Yeah, Star Sound. I've heard of that for sanitising your homebrew equipment. Makes it easier as you don't need to rinse it away. Yeah, Star Sound. I've looked at that. I will do that. Catherine O'Brien. I don't think we can do this on Quest Island. Oh dear. We can't do Song Quest because YouTube cut it out, I'm afraid. I had to block it. I'm trying to think of the song that we had at my dad's funeral. Can't remember. I'll have to look it up. Bloody good tune it was. I've got a book somewhere. I won't bore you with a story about my dad. We're not here for that. Bloody hell. Yeah, I won't bore you. Oh, I could tell this story about my dad's poem. I don't know whether to bother with you or not. I did give you a song earlier. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. Oh, my darling, I love you, and I always will. John Lee Levick, welcome, mate. I've not heard that name before. Thanks for popping along. Please like and subscribe to the videos if you don't already. John, my dad is 84, lost 2 sons and 2 wives. Yeah, it's amazing when they die before them. We've got it in our family as well. It's not amazing, that's the wrong word, but it's awful. He's just got me and my wife and his granddaughter. They made it tough then, Karen. Yeah. The king is back. Yeah, we don't want Pauline to come on. She's too upset. She don't want Pauline to come on. She's upset. Poor woman. Been there, done it. It gets better. You've got to look after those that are left behind and stop. They're gone. I always think you're upset. I feel sad sometimes, but you got to move on. I think, what if I did this? What if I did that? What if I showed my dad my bar? My main thing is my bar. My dad loved to drink. What if he come down here? I should have done this earlier. My dad would have come down. Would my dad really have been bothered? Is he bothered about this bar? Deep down, not really. I would have done it all for him. Would have come around here, would have had a pint. Oh yeah, great, and he would have just gone down the pub. He wasn't really that bothered, to be fair. I miss my dad like mad and that, but we've got good memories. Yeah, not all good, mostly good. So 86. You think to yourself, how far do you go on? 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Where do you draw the line? What it does to me, though, I don't want to go back to fucking, excuse my language, death and that. What it does do, and Pauline, what you got to remember is, you realise that we're all vulnerable. Because I mentioned this before about my mate's wife dying the other few months back of cancer, 50 odd years old. We're all vulnerable. So what I say is this: have a drink, buy what you want to buy, spend what you want to spend, enjoy life. You're on that holiday, have it. Don't think about it, just take it. You know, if you want to buy something, buy it, treat yourself. And if I want to build a little shed down my garden, turn it into a bar, and I want to sit having talking rubbish, you lot, having a beer, I will. End of. I mean, you know, we could not be here tomorrow. We don't know. Any one of us. It's so vulnerable. The King is back. Yeah. I was going to get this little book. I don't know if it's a boy with it or not. Shall I? Let me, hang on. I might. I've got to do this now. I've had a drink. Got it before the fucking book. Okay, I'll start that. There it is. Right, I'm gonna sorry about that, people. I'm gonna bore you a little bit, and I'm sorry if you find it boring, but I've got to say it now. I've had a few drinks, and I've got to say it. You might find it boring, you might find it interesting, but anyway, cut along. I don't have to talk about death, but we're on the subject now. Well, my dad passed away. I could go really in depth about it, but I won't. But my mum phoned me up. Cut long story short, that evening, and she thought my dad had passed away, so I went round to help her out. Anyway, he was sort of sitting on the bed, passed away. Whatever, he died. Whatever. I won't go in and out. But my dad, in later life, started sort of having a little glass of whiskey, a little nightcap, and started reading books and poetry. And I found this. This was on the kitchen table where he sat with a glass of whiskey. Songs of a Sourdough by Robert W. Service. And I've looked it up. It's quite a well-known poet. British-born Canadian poet. And it's open on this page. This is true, so that's why it's open on this page on the kitchen table. This was the last book he read. And the poem is The Cremation of Sam McGee. So we got the vicar to read this out at the church. And I just thought it was apt that he was reading. It's just really strange. He's reading The Cremation of Sam McGee. And then he went to bed and died. I just thought it was really weird. Well, he died sitting in the bed, actually. There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret towers that will make your blood run cold. The northern lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest they ever did see was the night on the marge of Lake Lebarge I cremated Sam McGee. Now Sam McGee was from Tennessee, where the cotton blooms and blows, why he left his home in the south to roam round the pole God only knows. He was always cold, but the land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell. Though he'd often said his homely way, he'd sooner live in hell. It goes on like that. It goes on quite a while. I won't do the whole bloody lot. I think I could have read it. We got the vicar to read it out because I bottled it. I was asked to read it out in the church, and I bottled it. In hindsight, I think the vicar guy, he didn't do a very good job. I could have done it better. I sat there in the church thinking, you know what, I should have read that out, but I didn't think I could be up to it. But it's about the cremation of this guy. It's quite an interesting little poem, but just weird. Anyway, sorry about that. I didn't want to. Just strange, isn't it? These things. Anyway, whatever. Sorry, carry on. I won't read it all out, Chris. Sorry, mate. I just read a bit out. I won't read it all out. It's just like you think like maybe the young man knew he was going to pass away or something. I don't know. He's coming to the end. I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he do. We don't know. That's remind me. Yeah, good. So I kept that book. I took it home. Kept that. That's my little That's down my bar. I love that. I just love that little. It's a true story. It's not. Yeah, it's weird. Weird. Okay, sorry. Let's crack on. One more beer. I'm going home. Catherine O'Brien. Catherine O'Brien. It's not always like this style. It's more normally a laugh. We normally have a drink and get slaughtered and have a laugh. You know. Let me have a little look. I'm going back now. I'm going back now. Surely, my Lee Levick, my grandpa got 103 and father just 63. It sucks. Yeah. Bloody hell, we're all talking about death now, aren't we? Thanks for your song, John. Yeah. It is. We try and have a chat, a pub chat. So that's the idea. It's a pub chat, you know, down the pub. So you're talking about, you're not always talking about jolly stuff. You talk about shit stuff sometimes. And there it is, yeah. But I didn't realise that my dad was quite well read, actually. One of the things they read out in church was, I was just going back to that now, was because I can't remember what it's called now. The vicar phoned us up and we went through it with my mum and his family. And they said, I said my dad was the guy I'd want to be, my phone a friend. For those of you who know the show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you have a phone a friend. And my dad was so clever, he just knew, and no exam qualifications or nothing like that, 'cause he's old school, but he's been in the Navy and that. He knew everything about everything. Well, I didn't even know he was reading stuff like that, but he knew everything about everything, just bits and bobs, just weird knowledge, just weird random knowledge. And politics, modern politics, old politics, poems, any countries. I mean, he's been all over the world. Any bits and bobs, anything. Weird, weird. So that's what the vicar said. Like, he's my friend, friend. If ever I went on, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I'd say, who's on the phone? My dad, because he would have answered it. The quiz night, he'd be there, but he wouldn't be because he never bothered. But he could have been. And if he made an effort, he could have answered the questions, but he never bothered. Right, I've got that out me way. Yeah, if you know what I mean. Oh well. Good night, Stephen Lonsdale. You've probably gone. Sorry, bud. You've probably gone already. So thank you. Good night. But if you watch this back, you'll see that I said good night. Two more, John. Oh, see, that's what happens. They persuade me to. I'll be dead bloody next. Taxing the government. Yeah, no thanks. Cool. Don't talk about Brexit. Being up finance, your mates. Let's talk about the football, the Super Duper Football League. You know, let's talk about the Super Duper Football League. Let's talk about that guy. I can't remember his name now. I mentioned earlier. If you just turned up, let's talk about the guy that has been like hounded to death at the moment. You know, for I don't know, grabbing a lady's arse or something. I don't know. I'm not going there, but you know, innocent until proven bloody guilty. That's what I say. Take the awards off a guy, shut all his TV programs down, ruin his career before he's even been found guilty of anything. For Christ's sakes, leave it out. Jesus. And that's the Guardian. Don't rate that Guardian. My mate loves it. I don't rate the Guardian in the Mirror. Nasty. Right, my last bit at night, people. Captain Bob. You can do what you want. I'm calling it a night. Bell's going in a minute. Ding dong. Phil's gone home to bed. He's gone off sulking. No, he hasn't. I love Phil a bit. He's a nice fella. He was funny last week. Where's his wigs? Catherine O'Brien. Good afternoon. I wonder how old she is. Can't quite make the picture out. She looks quite young. Yeah, we've all got internet issues, mate. Don't worry about that. Oh, God. Mixing me bloody, but I don't have to mix these beers, to be fair. I know my son's getting on, staying in a hotel. Not hers, I better speak to the other half, so. For those of you who just popped on, I was late tonight. Late on tonight. 9 o'clock. That is late for me. I dropped my son off at Gatwick. He's going to Cancun in the morning. Mexico. 2 weeks to quarantine. He's quarantined in Mexico for 2 weeks. Apparently, he can use all the bars, all the restaurants, the beach. His hotel's on £250 a night, £150 a night, £250 a night. Paid for by the company. They give him a wad to spend. They can go on the beach or whatever, blah, blah, did a lot. Because America won't let you in. They're going to fly from Cancun to America, JFK Airport. And then in Milford, Massachusetts or somewhere. He's there for 3 months. Oh, 3 bloody months. Without my son, my eldest son. I'll miss him. And the main thing is, excuse me. The main thing is, and hopefully you'll all agree, the main thing is, he is safe. We'll miss him like hell, but with all this live stuff and the internet, you know, and I was thinking, all the internet, all the phone calls, WhatsApp and video calls and meetups, and I might get one here a couple of weeks' time. Well, let me go back here. First, sound like pretty nice quarantine. Yes, it is. I'm flicking back and flicking back. I don't need more subscribers. I don't want more subscribers, of course. I don't give my drone away for free. Right, I'll work on this. Ask John. Right, I'll work on it. Right, let me have a look. Life John, Catherine O'Brien was trying to get on last week, but she was having internet issues. My first time too, Catherine. Rubbish. My youngest is 15 today, Elijah. Can you get a thumbs up? We'll show him later. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy 15th. Does the 15-year-old want his mum or dad, actually, reading it now, for me to say, I don't know, it depends. Are they into that? I'm not sure. Happy 15th, mate. I don't know your name. Your dad hasn't said. But happy birthday anyway, mate. And Paul H just said, what's his... John just said, what's his name? That's true. And then Paul H has replied, at Paul1 at Jorkan. I don't... What's his name? 1? Is his name 1? Can't be. Paul... Okay, whatever. I said happy birthday. Your dad doesn't know your name, mate. Is your name 1? Or is it Paul? Paul 1? Is it Paul? Because I'm named after my dad. Oh, Paul Jr. Happy birthday, Paul Jr. Yeah, I'm same. I'm named after my dad. John. Young John, they call me down the pub. Young John. They used to call me Young John. Young John, quite nice it is. I love my dad. We're going back there now. He's giving me I used to walk the bar, give me a little colour like dad. Tell what I used to up at my old man. He liked a couple of beers. He's going to the pub. And because he was like 80 odd, he's an old age pensioner. So I'd go in, oh, Dad, yeah, kept his mate like that. And I used to go, bang. It's not Bobby, not giving it Bobby big, but I just go, Dad, what do you want, mate? No, I said, Dad, put your money away. You're a pensioner. He had more money than me, to be fair, but I said, Dad, put your money in pensioner. Where's the bar? Sort him out all night. Yeah, but I used to have drinks waiting. It just made me feel proud having drinks waiting for him when he walked in. So in a later life, when he walked down the corridor with his walk, he had like a walker thing in the end. Also, he'd get out of the car, my mum's car, drop him off, and he'd walk down the corridor. You could see him coming on CCTV, the cameras, and I'd just go, oh, Dad's coming, sort him out. And he's walking, get his money out, and they said, don't worry, your son's got this. So I just felt good. And I go, Dad, what do you want? What do you want, Dad? Bought him palms all night. Like, it cost you bleeding 10 quid, 15 quid, or whatever. Didn't drink that much in the end, because he's getting ill. But you will see the smile on his face. Oh, thanks, son. Thanks, son. He felt privileged. I think he felt like he's brought his son up, and now his son's punning back. I can see it in his face. Thanks, son. That's what you do. You brought me up and helped look after me, and then it's my turn to look after him, which I did. I've got nothing to be embarrassed about or ashamed about. Who is named after his dad? I'm the 15th John Gargan in my family. Yeah, Paul Jr., mate. For the 10th time. Happy birthday, bub. Oh, cheers, Paul, mate. That's good. One more, John. My family are Irish, I think. I think we're all Irish, aren't we? My family are meant to be Irish. Oh, I'm thinking about my old man now. You got me thinking about my old man. I used to love going down the pub with the old man, having a little beer. It hasn't kicked in properly because when he died last year, since then the pub's been shut, really. I wrote for a little while, but he had a book of table, it will kick in next year or this year or next year when I go down a pub. And he won't be there. Some of his mates have gone as well. A little crowd have all died. They're all old, right? But won't really kick in until you walk in there and they're all missing, sort of thing. Because this year and last year's been a weird year, isn't it? All this lockdown, there's no normality at the moment, which is a shame. But it's not a shame, it's a bloody travesty. So no one's, like I said, no one's had a proper funeral, proper wakes. Rubbish, really, isn't it? Bloody hell, I mean, the wedding business, talking about the couple that proposed on it tonight, the wedding business might be going for the roof. Next year after, because all the weddings are cancelled. So next year after, that's the business of getting the thing about the weddings. Do you think about it? There'll be money to be made there. I just forget about this year. Next year, every bugger's going to get married. So you've got 2 years worth. You got what are you now? 2021. So you'll have 2022's weddings plus you'll have 2020 weddings, 2021 weddings. So every bugger's going to get bloody married. Well, that's a business idea for me, isn't it? I think that's how to make some money out of them. Cake making, I don't know. It's been done before, I think. Chair decorations, been done before. His and hers, lettering on the wall. There will be some weddings. Oh, hang on. I'm looking around now. Could I get a license down here? I know it's small, but quite a venue. Get a license. A vicar down here. Do you give your man in marriage to so and so? Job done. Toilet upstairs in the house. Use a downstairs toilet, obviously. I don't let guests upstairs in my house. Not because it's too posh, it's too bloody dirty and bikey. But decorate up there yet. But that'd be quite little business idea. Weddings. Life of John Weddings. Get a thing over the top of the bar. License to serve alcohol. License to do weddings. Have a drink. Do the wedding. Got the bench seat in there. Outdoors, nice weather. Few drinks. Bit of food. Then off down the pub down the road. Down the river. Not a bad idea. So I had to go to TP. Wedding is on Lava John. Not a bad idea. Drone aerial shots of wedding. Absolutely. in with a package. Had to go to sleep. You don't have to go to sleep. No one has to go to sleep. Life's too short for sleeping. My mouse has gone to sleep. Hello? Anybody home? John Carkin, let's get this conversation back to something positive. We are. It is positive. Weddings. Father John. Sing the Rattling Bog. Who sent me a link the other week to a song? I can't put it on about a pub shit in America. That is funny. It's like a country western song about a bar in America. I think it's I love my pub. Or shed, I don't know. Maybe I didn't tell you half as much as I should have. Drone aerial shots of wedding. Bad influence. Had to go to sleep. I'm angelic. John Carkin to at Catherine. O'Brien, I love you. That's an amazing song. O'Brien, I love you. O'Brien, I love you. I don't. Is that spelled wrong or not? What's that song? Goes, until it's time for you to go. How's that go? Thank you, Elvis. I don't know what I'm going on about Elvis. This pub, my bar, is called A Different Corner after George Michael's single, A Different Corner, or George Michael's song, A Different Corner. I shouldn't even be mentioning Elvis. George Michael, I should be doing George Michael. He was brilliant. And that's a wedding song. A Different Corner. That's a good song. Boom, 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 boom. I'd say love was a magical thing. It does remind me of the pub sitting here because when I have a few drinks, I do end up sort of singing or mumbling. But the mad thing is, you do end up, if there's a jukebox, one of my locals has got a jukebox, you do end up spending, because it's only £1, it's only £1, it's only £1. And next thing you know, you've done 10 quid, 15 quid in the jukebox. I love the jukebox because you go for jukebox and you go flick it up. Like I say, I like you too. Play. All out of credits. Another band. Play. And I've quite often had it before. Ding, 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 ding. Ladies and gentlemen, lads and lasses, Tommy Boudoirs. Hope you go. Bar's shut. Hang on. I ain't going to be bleeding the songs yet. Just put the bleeding money in. You don't get through songs. I've been many a time put the songs music on. You don't even hear them. Don't get to them. I mean, Bugs been earlier. They fill it right up. But they don't tell you that stuff. Can I have £10 coins, please? What for a jukebox? They don't say, "Oh, sorry, it's full up." No point. They let you put it in, don't they? Rattling Bog. And in the hole there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree. Right, what song's that then? I think that's Irish stuff. I think these Irish people have a little private conversation. Now that's proper music, you too. I'm trying to think. Now, I don't get depressed, but there was one on there about his father. I love you two. I've seen him live 2 or 3 times. Pogues. Google what? But U2. What's the one he wrote as far as quite? I used to play that in the pub quite a bit when my dad was alive, actually. I don't think Bono's dad was speaking to him for a little while in the hospital or something. He wrote a song about it. I can't remember what one it was now. The Rattling Bog. The Rattling Bog. Don't apologise, the guy from Sweden. Do not apologise, mate. It's nice for you to pop along and have a go. We apologise for not talking Swedish, to be honest with you. I work with a guy called Will, and he speaks, I think where's he from? I don't know where he's from. He speaks like 4 or 5 languages. He's travelled about, but he always manages to speak the language. I think it's bloody amazing, really. I think it's good. And we're like English people are lazy. The Rattling Bog. Have a little look. Be rattling the bog in the morning. Right. Make your mind up. Be rattling the bog in the morning. Top of the morning to you, sir. What's going on here? What's all going to do, don't they? It's got to be an Irish song. It's called Be Rattling. Coming up, Be Rattling the Bog, Be Rattling the Bog, the lyrics, Be Rattling the Bog song. Chords as well. Tells me it's Be Rattling the Bog, the Irish Rovers with lyrics. Ho roar the rattling the bog down in the valley, real bog, the rattling bog. Not sure. I'm not sure. Irish Descendants. I'm going to play this. It might get cut out by YouTube. I'll have to turn it down, won't I? This is a proper pub song. I love it. I love it. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the rattling. I've got to stop it because YouTube will just cut us. You know what I mean? That's brilliant. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. That's a proper ho, ho, the rattling bog. It's proper like a few drinks. I can see it all going off now. I can just picture it. Man. I went to an Irish guy, my mate down the my local bar. Mick, I mentioned it before. Mick and Sue and Tom, they're Irish. Mick and Tom was Irish. But when one of them died, they had like a party. They celebrated their birthday, didn't they? And we had a party in another bar, and that's from lunchtime to the evening. Free beer, and there's a band there, celebratory band, and it was proper. Like it wasn't a funeral; it's celebrations. It was like proper celebrating his life. It was a proper party. Unbelievable. I can't remember them playing that, but the Rattling Bog, I like that. Oh, the rattling. Bit fast for me to sing. Oh, the Rattling Bog. I might look at the lyrics tomorrow. I'm hoping YouTube don't cut that little bit out. Do they have it of like copyright issues and all that? Whoa, the Rattling Bog. Ho, ho, the Rattling Bog, the bog down in the valley. Oh, 12 Drunken Nights. My mate's got an uncle, I call him Uncle Brian. He's got relatives in Ireland. He goes there once a year, twice a year. He loves it. And he says he goes there, they just take him out down the pubs all the time. He loves it. So I might go with him this year, next year. We'll meet up. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to find out what area he goes to, actually, thinking about it. It might be a shout. I'll find out what area he goes to in Ireland. Could be your bloody neighbours for winner. You could be his bloody family. Small world. I've got half a beer left. I'm going to turn this heat off behind me. I know it's on Alexa. This has done nothing all night, this jukebox. Who's got Alexa likes in the bar? Who's copied me? Best thing I ever did. One of the best things. Let me turn this jukebox thing off the laptop. I'm going to bed by soon. Hey ho, the rattling bog, the rattling bog, the rattling bog. Those iTunes, to be fair, the iTunes are flipping good. Come on. Shut this down. I'll have to turn it off. It always annoys me. I don't use it enough. That's the problem. With Windows, every time you switch something on it, once update. Nightmare. Hey, hold the rattling, but I'm not going to open my fridge up. Let me check the temperature. Hang on. Oh, mother. That is bloody good. I've set it at 20. It's 20.5. Which is, yeah, it's bloody good. That's a bloody good bit of kit, that thing I bought. Oh. Shame I've got to send it back, swap it to the Wi-Fi. I hope that comes tomorrow, the Wi-Fi one. Right, that's me done, people. I am tired. Naughty. Naughty. How do you say naughty? Naughty. What, you say naughty, but I say naughty. Naughty. You haven't been naughty again, have you? Leave it out. John Carkin, my main man for the group. Naughty. Leave it out. You've been naughty. Leave it. I'll leave it out. You've been naughty, haven't you? You've been naughty again. That's a bit naughty. What I say quite often is a bit naughty. Like the beer. This beer is a bit naughty. Now this stuff. I don't know if you was on earlier watching that homebrew some game. Well, it wasn't homebrew. That's a very bleeding naughty. Absolutely naughty. Very naughty. Do not touch. It might be what it tastes alright, but man down tomorrow. Anyway, bank holiday weekend. I've had the day off to take my son. I've missed my son 3 months. I'm going to get him on without a doubt. Well, not without a doubt. He might not want to come on. Night, Eric the car guy. Good night, Kev. So we're all off now, bud. I'm gonna try and get my son on next week. I think he'll be in America next week. No, he won't be in bloody Mexico. 31 degrees. German bugger. Thanks for coming along. Ben Phillips for the road. Is that the one to have? Kids, you won't let it go. Good night, Catherine. Good night. Don't be naughty. Tomorrow, hopefully, my little doobie turns up. And let me wife off my beer. All right, Jamie, mate. I wanted Andy Accent to come on, but I don't think he's ever been on a live before. Because I wanted him to give me some advice of my own brew. Temperatures and all that. I don't really know what I'm bloody doing. Oh well. I don't think I will have a Glenfiddich. No, I'm going to finish this beer. I'm a bit, honestly, John, I'm tired, mate. I was a lot here, look. Hang on. I ain't going yet. Been up. Where is it? It's all back to front. It's near the bloody top. God. There we go. Naughty. Naughty, 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 naughty. Oh, I'm knackered. Right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to bed. I'm slaughtered. Not slaughtered, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. thanks for popping along, seriously, and I appreciate every one of you. It's late. If we want to have a late one, message me on this email address. Look, hang on. Like if you message me on that email address, you want to have a late one. I reckon we should start late and have a proper late. We was all about going through the night a little while ago, weren't we? So I was shattered. Cheers, John Cargan. Happy days. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to late tomorrow. Naughty bud. Naughty. 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 Leave it out. Don't keep making me say naughty. I'll be saying penguin. My family knows. Stop saying penguin. Say penguin. I am about saying penguin. Naughty. I am going. Cheers, Nick, mate. Thanks for popping along. Bit of a quieter one tonight, which is not a bad thing, to be fair. Video coming up, putting my beer in the fermentation fridge. I might go and do that now, actually, upload it. And then hopefully I'll do the Wi-Fi thing that's coming through tomorrow. Hopefully Amazon don't let me down. See you people later. It's gone. What's the time? Nearly 1 o'clock. How to do us 40-odd-year-olds, you know what I mean? I'll see you all later. I'll see you next time. Look out the other videos, like, subscribe, raffle tickets or merchandise. Raffle tickets to the drone. Night at 6 p.m. Off to the pub. Ah, mate, what a wind up. He's having a laugh, isn't he? I'm making us jealous. I think it's now then. Please, will you fix it for me to do a marriage proposal online? Good night, people. I've got to go to bed. I want to go and tell my other half about the marriage proposal. I'm quite excited about that. I might even wake up. Am I on a promise tonight? Don't think so. But I might wake up anyway. Ta-da! Keep waving till it ends. Keep waving. Total professional, me.